What is up, Total Excellence? Thank you for coming by to the stream, dudes. We are having an epic countdown for Demon Hunter Raven, dudes. I'm pretty hyped. I don't know about you. Look at the action here, okay? Look at this action. Look at the pose, okay? I feel like I'm immersed. But right now, this is a celebration. This is a celebration of Nick and his accomplishments on his Kickstarter. Look at that. Over $3,507 over his pledge, 141 backers, and only 73 minutes to go, dudes. 73 minutes to go. So, enough of me jibber jabbering. Let's bring on the star of the show, Nick Raven Mueller.
What's up?
What's up, dude? And we also have a special guest here that has been I can't even talk right now because I'm so excited. We got Scott from Ohio, aka the Flock Comic.
Hey, my mouse fell, so I was like it wasn't connecting. Anyway, yay, I'm here. Hey. Yo.
Oh man, how are y'all doing today?
Doing good. I'm just ready to see this campaign end with some really good backers. We're gonna get some backers tonight. We're gonna hit 200. Come on, guys.
Oh, 200. Oh gosh.
What do you mean? Oh gosh.
Oh man,
we could do it. Come on, guys.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm thinking about the ones I gotta package and send out. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I'm so happy for you, man. I'm so excited. This is so great.
This is your stream now, buddy. I'm just moderating right now.
I'm completely at a loss. Like when this first started, it wasn't. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. So I'm still trying to process it all.
It's inspiring as hell, man. I'm so excited.
So
excited, man. I'm a little bit of energy because I had to take something because I was tired earlier.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of hitting that point too. I'm starting to crash. Bad time.
No.
We'll get through it. We'll get through it.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Scott's kind of leveling up the energy here.
Let's go.
He's bringing the volume. He's bringing the pump. He's bringing the energy.
He's my second in command right now for hyping things up. see. Let me look. Let's give Scott for a minute here, okay? Let's highlight him, okay? You see those sunglasses? You know that his. Oh my God! Is that a Twitch? Is that a Twitch cup, dude? I'm so offended right now. This is YouTube right now, man. I'm not even on a Twitch stream yet.
I used to be a Twitch streamer. What's where all the ladies used to follow me?
Oh, man. You see that, folks? You see those glasses? That means his future is bright.
Oh yeah, it's always bright. And I got my Letterkenny hat. I'm styling. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Anyway, the hype is real, guys. Come on. It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
It's about to go down. And we got the Cavalry Collective. Can't wait. Nice. It's been a long week, and I love knowing I'll be able to hang out in the chat with you two awesome creators / dudes. We'll make it. I guess he's mentioning you, Scott, and Nicholas. I have yet to publish my book yet, but it's coming there. It's getting there.
We're so excited, and we're gonna push it like crazy, man. We're not gonna stop.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I've been retweeting every time Nick even tweeted. I think I didn't even put a notification bell, but I think I'm gonna be obligated to once the next campaign comes.
Oh man, that's and it will be coming soon. I'm already started working on it, so
that's awesome, man.
We're pumping these babies out.
Yeah, and we got Gabriel Perez in the stream. I streamed on Twitch a few days ago. Oh, nice. Man. Ooh. I'm going to shadow ban you for saying that.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry. It's a moment to celebrate, but sometimes I'm so selfish.
You got to do it. You know what? I think I'm actually shadow banned on Instagram.
No way.
Yeah, so I've barely been able to get any of my stuff through. Mm-hmm. And I'm getting barely the people that are retweeting me on Instagram are seeing my stuff, but
yeah,
the actual amount of people seeing it says it's only 90 people. So I'm like, what the heck, Instagram?
Wait, do you mean Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram. Yeah.
Oh, because you said retweet. Can you retweet people on Instagram?
Well, you can share. You can share
Yeah.
or like.
Oh, okay.
You can
Okay.
share as long as they like tag you in the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like pretty much like they could see you. I'm flexing right now because I'm backer number 32.
Ooh.
The reason why I'm 32 is because I've been notified. Like I was at work while he launched the stream. By the time like I got home from my job, I believe maybe like 7:32 Eastern.
Oh.
And like I looked at the campaign, I'm like, I got nervous. I'm like, oh man, what's the percentage? And it was like 100%. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I was so excited and cheering. I'm like, now I gotta back it.
Jump on the bandwagon there. Peer pressure.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah, everyone came out in a show of force. Everyone just came out and just really supported, and that was awesome. That was not because you never know. I think Tyler Carpenter said on one of his last streams, like you don't know how things are going to go until you hit that button. You hit live, and it suddenly happens. And that's not to say I haven't failed in the past. Like I've had Kickstarters on there you guys can look at and be like, that didn't do anything, and now this one just took off.
Well,
so it's not an overnight thing.
Oh, definitely, and it also, from my perspective, because I'm running a campaign as well, but it's my first campaign. I've learned so much from just talking to you guys the past couple weeks into my campaign that my next campaign, it's gonna be perfecto.
Oh man, it's gonna
the hardest part. Oh, sorry. The hardest.
No,
part
go
is
Nick.
like,
go Nick. Don't you dare. Don't
Okay.
you dare.
I will dare.
Okay.
I believe in politeness no matter what. But the hardest part is getting people to recognize the character before you even launch something. And that's the hardest part is you're fighting an uphill battle because there's such an oversaturation with just getting stuff on the internet as it is.
Yeah.
And having people see your stuff and then to care about it, to not be apathetic towards it and be like, oh yeah, I guess that's fine. But like, yeah.
And Twitter, like for instance, to me has been the biggest impact. Because I've been using a Facebook page for, since March.
Yeah.
The most action March. And the most action I've ever gotten was from Twitter. I hardly have any action on Facebook now.
Facebook is a whole entire different beast. Like you got to work in the groups and you have to be able to interconnect with certain groups in that area. And until you start kind of amassing people that recognize you within that area, then they don't really care.
So it's basically a pyramid scheme.
It is
networking.
Actually. Yeah, most of my backers are from Facebook.
Wow.
But it's like personal sales one-on-one. Like each person that I've gotten through Facebook, I've probably had a personal interaction with. Like, and a few of them have been watching my stuff for like the last year. And some of the people that just backed me today have been watching the book for like my stuff for like a year now, and they just came on today. So.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna check on the chat really quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, dudes. So we got Neostar Productions saying the brilliant star that shines through the night, the surge of power that jumpstarts justice. Riser Man stands before you. So
sick.
Neo's a good guy.
Neo is awesome, man. He just every time I go to any stream, Neo is there, and
I've seen him a lot too. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. So I can't wait for Riser Man to be a reality, dudes.
It's looking fantastic. The stuff that he does show to the, like if you're in his little inner circle there, he shows off some really nice stuff, and he's constantly always pushing things. And I don't think he realizes the amount of connections he has.
Yeah,
most definitely, man. I don't know. Have you guys seen Wicked Publishing when he got interviewed with them?
Yeah.
Dude, he did a fantastic job. Like I don't care what he thinks. It's first time. I don't know if it's his first time because Neo's such a celebrity in the in the indie community.
Yeah.
So
he's everywhere.
Most definitely.
Everywhere.
Yeah, Scott is getting there too, because I
work so hard, so
dude, for real, man.
I'm like reaching out to anyone. Hey, can I be in your stream? Hey, can I be in your stream? It's almost as like I have a copy paste word for word what I say to everybody. I'm like, get me on your stream, get me on your stream.
That's half the work.
Let's just wait and see what happens. Because I'm still reaching out regardless.
That's what you got to do.
Let me
You,
see.
you don't know what's going to happen unless you try.
Most definitely do.
You can't get a no until you've actually shot a question.
Hmm. Let me see.
I saw that, Scott. I saw that.
What? I didn't do anything.
What did you bring out, Scott? You're gonna get a new cup after this stream.
It's gonna be a Demon Hunter Raven cup. It'll be
Ooh.
merchandising later on.
Oh
Merchandise.
Merchandise.
man, nice.
If you do that, you're gonna have a little spokesperson be like Yogurt from Spaceballs, merchandising, and then you're gonna have like a Demon Hunter Raven flamethrower made by Elon Musk.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yes.
Man, if Elon Musk backed or promoted Demon Hunter Raven, I'd quit everything.
Bro,
Made
Elon Musk will create the Demon Hunter armor. I will
He will.
guarantee you that.
Yeah.
I mean, he made electric cars. Why not
I know.
electrified armor?
Exactly. That would be pretty sweet. Sheesh.
I mean, you could. I mean, like, if you look at like Raven for a moment, I have at first I was thinking of Nick, but now that Elon Musk is in the conversation right now, I think Elon Musk can promote and do a live action trailer for the new armor.
Yeah, I'd be up for that. Yeah, I won't argue against that. That would be that'd be cool. So we're counting down to the last hour, and I don't know. If anyone has any good ways to stop looking at a campaign every 5 minutes, saying, where's that right now? What is it doing? Oh no!
I'm sorry. Just 62 minutes to go, dudes.
Yeah,
62 minutes.
About an hour.
Wow.
I think yesterday I had like a really big backer just drop out. It was like lost quite a bit of coin, and I was a little disappointing because you don't want anyone to actually just like up and leave.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a kind of a substantial thing, and
yeah,
that was kind of scary for a minute there. I mean, not that I'm losing ground, but it's like each backer and the monetary amount that they have behind you is something that you're kind of you're counting towards. Where you're like, okay, if this is here, I can do this, and then I can make this happen. I got flies around me. Sorry, I'm not going crazy.
They feel the hype
of the
Raven. You just gotta shock them.
As Paul, the Calvary Collective's down there saying he's got a tier where he's going to be making a Demon Hunter as well. And
yes, dude, most definitely.
I can't wait to reveal what he's got. That guy went full in depth, had a full thought out idea. And he's like, I got an idea. I was like, all right, man, cool. And then he shot to me. I was like, that was really thought out. I'm like, wow, he made my job easy. Where I'm like, because most of the time when you're designing characters for people, you're like, what do you want? What's the symmetry? It's painstaking. Like it's like pulling teeth some days. And he came on, he's like this, and I want him to look like this, and I'm like, I don't have to do anything. I just have to draw it.
That's nice.
Yeah, so that makes it a lot easier. But and then Neo is getting drawn into the book. These dang flies! They're gonna make me look like I'm crazy over here.
Yeah, dude. So now we have a confirmation. Paul is going to be in the book. Now, okay. Now the fly is jumping to Scott. Now, I wish I can join in, but I'm a total mess right now. So, this is my current
total
situation.
Mess. Are you okay?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
It's long day.
It's been a long day. I will.
It's been a long week.
No kidding. No kidding.
But yeah, so to confirm, for the those that are going to appear on Demon Hunter, the actual Demon Hunters is going to be Neostar Productions and the Cavalry Collective, aka Paul.
Well, Neo isn't getting a Demon Hunter. He went for get drawn into the book.
Oh shoot! Okay.
So he'll actually be in the book, or however he chooses to be shown up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I still have like 3 of those tiers open.
Are they going to be like reoccurring characters, or just like
just well, because of who's actually entered so far? Mm-hmm. They'll have like an actual speaking part, because if you've only got 2 people that came in, I'm just like, oh, I got extras that need to talk, and I haven't drawn them yet. So
yeah.
So do they need to have like voice acting background?
No. They'll have like dialogue on the side and everything, speaking parts, And then so I'm really excited because there's another guy, Todd Altman, that took up one of those, and he'll have a pretty big speaking part in one of the pages. So he'll be front and center. So
Awesome, dude. Yeah, so
Very excited about that.
Let me show off the pledges so they have an idea of what the heck we're talking about, okay, dude?
right.
So, all right, here we go, dudes. Are you all ready to be amazed?
You betcha.
Boom! All right. So, pretty much, so y'all get the gist of it. $150 will get drawn into the book. So it includes getting drawn in the book, get chapters 0 through 2 physical, Demon Hunter Raven art book physical, which it's pretty dope. I just seen the little like the little teasers of how the book is gonna look, the art book. I'm pretty excited for that. There's Elijah the Prophet manga physical, Northern Night Volume 1 physical. You get the PDF, which is fantastic, just in case if you guys feel like, that you're a collector and you think this is going to have great value, then play it safe. And keep it in your Gemini mailer.
Gemini.
And we got Demon Hunter Raven art book PDF as well. Everything in PDF. Everything is in PDF.
Can I make one comment? Can I make one comment before you continue? Gemini mailers, they mail so quick. Like I ordered some Friday evening, they arrived Sunday. It was ridiculous how quick. It was insane. I was like, whoa. I wish everything arrived that quick. Oh my god.
Oh, especially nowadays. Holy cow.
Dude.
But yeah, it was Friday evening and it arrived Sunday morning. I'm like, Jesus.
Nice.
All right. We got Cavalry Collective. He says, can we just talk about Nick? Is not just an amazing creator, but a phenomenal person. This is why he has earned so many backers this campaign and will only continue to get more in the future campaigns. Most definitely, man.
Well, thank you. Again, I always appreciate the kind words that you always shoot my way, Paul. And, we're going to be working on some pretty cool stuff together, too, in the future here. So,
Paul is like going to be the Keanu Reeves of the indie community. Dude.
I think so, too.
We
need that.
For real, dude. It's like literally like every time, like it literally crossed my mind today. I'm like, I thought of Paul, the Cavalry Collective, and I'm like, this dude is gonna be like the Keanu Reeves of like indie creators. Listen, dudes, on record, Nick invited him, okay, and I was excited, but of course, life happens, so
yeah, he's busy.
Of course, he's a busy man.
So, but maybe we'll actually get like a really big stream going next time, and we can all have like a comics talk or something.
Most
and
definitely.
One of us can host it or something.
Yeah, most definitely.
Definitely.
Neostar, Nicholas is an average warrior, but a brilliant scientist.
What? It sounds like a freaking It sounds like a card. Just for you.
When I put up reviews on the back of the book, everyone would be like, "Fantastic, amazing." Then his will be brilliant, but average.
Above average.
Above average. I'll take it.
Most definitely, dude.
It's better than my kids calling me poopy head all day today. So.
Oh my gosh, you were outnumbered.
That's right. My youngest kid walked up to me and just said, "You're stupid," and then ran off. I'm like,
"Oh, wow! He wants to start a war, man."
She's a feisty little one. Just feisty.
She got the mother's side. No, I'm kidding.
You never know. Man,
kids are surprising, dude.
No kidding, especially mine. We still got votes coming in. We got an hour until the votes are finalized.
Oh, most definitely, dude.
Bro,
okay. You want to?
Yeah, let me showcase the.
Let's show that off because it's backers only that got to see it. I haven't been showing that to anyone else. This is a way to celebrate the backers, the people that actually paid to be part of this.
By the way, I noticed that I won a contest.
Yeah, did you?
I think so.
Okay, hold on. Let's look at that.
I think I did. I did.
Scott Wilson. Yep, he's literally the first one right here. Highlighted.
I got scared when I put it down.
Face backers.
Like, is this the Scott that I'm thinking of?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah,
because I did meeny, miny, moe when I was picking him. I was like,
hey, Ichthus, you're what? number 30, 32.
Yeah, dude, I'm number
But I won a
32.
prize. But I won a prize.
Wow. 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 The sass. The sass.
Scott, he might boot you at any moment. You might want to just bring it down a level.
Oh, you mean like this?
Oh,
I kid.
I love you guys.
I love you all too. Y'all are an interesting group. Hidden blessing in my life. So
you too, man. You too,
Always
man.
having fun. I always like having fun, and that's what we do.
Goofing
Yeah,
off.
that's what all this stream is about. Is just goofing off.
Relaxing.
Relaxing.
Get that countdown.
Oh,
That's right.
finally.
Yeah, right. You're like,
Jeez.
there's finally an end to this.
Oh,
But it's just the beginning.
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
So-
it really is. It really
Yeah,
is.
so let me zoom back out and zoom. Now it's time to vote the draw. This in your style contest. Please vote in the comments. So here's A. Holy crap, dude! Like I gotta zoom this out.
So the image that you have for your avatar right now, Xvis, that's the
Mhm.
same artist that did this one.
Yeah, I know. Funny enough, when I saw the art, like I didn't even see the name. Like I saw the art, so I'm like, I swear, I follow this artist because he has the instinctive art style that
Yeah,
is very unique, and he nailed this pose, dude.
very unique.
Like,
Yeah,
beautiful.
his stuff's amazing.
Yeah,
He's got like this kinetic energy to his stuff that I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain his style. It's just, like I said, it's unique unto himself, but it's fantastic.
yeah, dude. No, the artist Jay, like literally the thumbnail. I made sure that I've put his Instagram link down in the description below. Like the thumbnail for it is, I mean, literally my avatar is from him. That's how amazing he is.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm ashamed of mine, but you will find out. Here I am.
That's it.
I don't even want. I
I
didn't
love
even
it.
want to make it into an avatar, but I want to make it like
I love it. It's very sensual, poetic. It's got sort of a graffiti feel to it. So
yeah,
it's,
no,
it's very stylized. I love it.
I also like your signature.
Thank you, dude. That I told I told Paul about that. He told me the signature is awesome. It
Yeah.
has a McFarlane flair to it.
Yeah, it does.
So like
Yeah.
that was I was going for. So pretty much what I figured out is I can't do it like how I did it. I
Mhm.
literally got to do it like with a lead pencil. So that
Okay.
way,
Mm.
once I do the 5, like there's gonna be a 5. It's not gonna be too long of a line or too short of a line when I write my name.
Yeah.
So it's like an extra process, but there's gonna be authenticity in it. So
That's the best kind.
I love your design though. I liked it a lot.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I wanted to make it I got this pose inspired from J. Scott Campbell because I got the sketchbooks of
Oh,
it for like
Oh.
my birthday
Yeah.
gift. So
I
I'm
know what you're
like,
talking about. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
dudes. It is. Oh my gosh.
and you nailed the pose. I love how it's set up like that.
Yeah, dude. I want to show off like just not only how deadly she is, but just her beauty, and I just want to make sure I captured it. So, yeah, the coloring, dudes. The coloring took a lot of time. I took some time of the coloring. It took me like maybe 2 days, maybe 3, and I stayed up late just to get it done until like I saw like Nick's update saying like, oh, I'll take in late like submissions at midnight. I'm like, oh God, I need to submit. But yeah, but enough of me. Enough of my my amazingness. This dude, Yago, I
Yeah.
swear, on Twitter when he
Oh.
posted it, everybody in the comment section in that post was voting for Yago. I'm like, Yago got some connections, dude.
Yeah.
Well, so there's a little story behind that. He's from a different country, and I don't know where. I think like maybe India, Bangladesh, or something like that.
Really.
And he put something in his story saying like, "Hey, everyone that follows me, come vote for this." So they all went to the comments, and this is on Instagram, and they started just going. I just got like bombarded, like Yago, 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 and I was like, "Oh my God, stop!"
Yago, take over. Did they all back it?
No.
It's only backers only, so I think that's the only thing that saved Nick.
But then there was like a communication error that I had to tell him that I was like, you only backers can vote. So if you want to win, you have to send them to the Kickstarter. He's like, oh, and I was like, yeah, sorry, man. So the backers get to vote, not your friends.
Yeah.
which honestly is a project and not just random people coming in and trying to get their buddy. Because he would have won. He had 23 comments coming out of nowhere, and nobody else has that amount. So that would have blown everyone else out of the water. But
I will say the one thing I liked, I don't know, is that a gun? I can't really tell.
Yeah.
So it looks like a gun.
I don't know if he used like a mod base or something.
Okay, yeah.
And then painted over it and just put stuff over it. He does like some semi 3D modeling on the side from what I remember talking to him about. So I think he just did some modifications to a pre-made build. But I don't know. Language barriers make it a little hard to understand some of the stuff.
I understand that 100% myself too. But you know, one thing I noticed, it feels like a little bit of like a Matrix vibe to it.
Yeah.
And I like it a lot. Just because of that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Right.
Like I wish you could have like changed the background, because at first I didn't even see the gun.
Oh, true. Yeah, it blends all together.
Everything was too blended in, but I like the. I honestly like. She has 2 guns. What the heck, dude? One's not enough.
She's locking and loading.
Literally, dude. It's like, forget about her.
Yeah, when he asked like what the details were about it, I was like, well, she's a deadly assassin and proficient at all forms of combat. And I'm like, sweet. He just basically loaded her with a bunch of weapons and stuff. And I was like, nice. And we not what I'm going for, but it's definitely would fit her personality.
Yeah.
So pop sort of deal.
Most definitely. We got a new one in this in this stream, and his name is Todd Altmans. Hopefully,
I don't know how you, Todd. I don't know how you pronounce your last name either. I
grew up a million times.
Listen, man, if there'll be any Todd compared to McFarlane or Altmans, I'll choose Altmans.
I grew up with an Altmans.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
Funny story here. Todd is the one that actually put together the campaign video that everyone has been seeing on the page.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
So this is that Todd, and we're going to be working on together some projects. We got some stuff coming up. You guys know about Voodoo Nations?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a story coming up in there. We'll back
awesome.
up. Todd is a writer, and we have a backup coming up in Luke Stone's Hybrids graphic novel that he just funded. We got a 2-page story in the back of that.
Nice.
Both of us, me and Todd. And then we got something coming up in Voodoo Nations that he just sent me the idea for a few days ago, and I was like, "Holy crap, this is good!" So we got some stuff coming out. I'm excited for people to see what we got brewing.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for you, dude. After this campaign, I can't wait for new projects that's gonna be pumping out from you, especially Scott as well. Especially Scott.
Yeah, Scott. Definitely.
I got. It's gonna be such a good year next year, and I'm so excited. I got so many things. I actually have to pitch some things to you guys. I got some ideas that I want to work with you. Oh, okay.
Where's my sketchbook? Let's go.
I'm off limits. No more pitches. No, I'm just kidding.
See, he says that's close enough. Listen, man, if you do not know how to pronounce my name, I will not be offended since I can't pronounce your last name.
I've called Ichthus Itchy so many times. I'm like, what?
Oh my goodness,
Itchy?
yes.
Itchy.
No, it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. It's like they literally knock off 2 of my letters of my name.
Well, think about it. Have you seen that thing where they'll mispronounce like every letter in a word, but all the letters are still within that word, and you still pronounce it either way because your brain will reassemble it. So your name Ichthus is so close to the word itchy that our brain will automatically switch it to that.
Yeah,
because
dude.
I saw the 5 as an S and I was like, oh, itchy, and I didn't, because you're doing a quick glance. Like if you learn how to fast read, you don't actually like look at the word. You're just looking at it close enough to get the idea of what the word is.
Right.
So your name is very close to itchy.
It says itchies. Is that right? No. Oh, Ichthus. I'm sorry.
Oh man, what was it? I don't know. The name Altmans, I feel like he could start like a cereal brand, and it'll be like cornflakes, but
or oats.
Natural. Altmans
Oats.
I wouldn't doubt if there's actual cereal like that. Altman's Oats. Something like that.
So Neostar Projection says it's okay. Ichthus. I literally had to change Riserman's name because nobody could pronounce Guarizer. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that
either. Yeah.
But
So-
I had the same issue too. I used to go by the name of Alethea Studios,
Oh
And it's-
God.
it's pronounced just like it sounds, a
Yeah.
bunch of jumbled mess.
That word at the end there, it sounded like someone had marbles in their mouth and they're trying to pronounce Verizon. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. I'll get out of here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Boot him
It's
out,
okay.
Chris.
Boom.
Get him out.
All right. He just
Bring him back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
Gotcha.
good. He's
I'm a good mod. There you
All
go.
I'm back.
Paul's like, I'm glad I didn't come on tonight. Holy crap. This is
We're having too much fun. Where we at? Where we at, guys? What's the
So-
countdown?
All right, let's look at the countdown right now. We'll get back to this artist soon. I don't want to neglect nobody. 43 minutes to go, dudes.
Come on, guys.
Come on,
we gotta,
dudes.
we gotta hit 200 by tonight.
Yeah, dudes.
Oh, man.
Just share, because right now Nick is already blown away from, just sharing Demon Hunter Raven, and us too, as well as Neostar Productions, been retweeting the crap out of it.
Yeah, you guys
So-
have been awesome. Thank you for the support. That was because when it's just one person redoing it all the time, like everyone's like, we
Oh,
already
yeah.
backed it. We don't need to see this
Yeah.
anymore. So it's
Oh,
like,
Yeah. Because you get so like for me, I feel sometimes I'm like, am I spamming? I feel like I'm spamming, and I don't want to spam, and you're
Yeah.
just sharing it, constantly sharing it. So like, I try to not do like more than 3 posts in a row. Like
Right.
I'll give like a break because I don't want to be like this guy. All he does is fucking spam all day, or flocking. Sorry, flocking, spam.
Flocking.
Sorry,
Flocking all the time.
always flocking. I'm sorry.
What the
flocking
flock is
off,
up with
guys.
this
I just
Scott
got-
guy?
I'm sorry. I got a mouth on me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
God, I'm disappointed in you.
I,
No,
I
I'm
work-
not. I'm just kidding.
I work in retail. You should see what we say every day. It's so bad.
I used to work in retail. In fact, I kind of do still. So I understand.
Oh,
That's
man.
that's good.
But yeah, let's go back to that artist because that looks
Yeah,
so
yeah,
good.
yeah.
So, yeah,
that
this-
art is it's nice.
Ooh.
So beautiful, dudes.
So this one came in right after Ichthus, and I was like, okay. Oh, wow, that's amazing. And Ichthus, yours is amazing too. But man, I was just like,
I listen. I was blown away with all the submissions. I'm like, I was not ready. I was not
I
ready
wasn't
for all
either.
these submission dudes. I'm like,
I wasn't
wow,
either.
they look fantastic.
it's been
Why
awesome.
I'm like, these look so fantastic. Why did Nick put me up?
Oh man, I hope it helped you. I hope you get you some at least some more followers and some more
Oh.
YouTube subscribers and everything. Because
Yeah, no, most definitely, dude. No,
I pimped
you're-
out that link everywhere.
No, dude, I remember when I interviewed you and when you put it on your Kickstarter, I gained like, I believe 4. I remember I DM'd you. I gained like 4 new
Yeah.
subs after that. I'm like, holy crap, where
Yeah.
did they come from?
That's the fun part, is just like doing this sort of cross promotion stuff. It's like it'll bring in people from out of nowhere
Yeah.
and places you're not expecting. But yeah, so this guy, he's a tattoo artist at the same time, and I was just looking over his stuff, and
Wow.
I mean, like he's got to draw it a certain way, and it has, I mean, like he can't screw it up. And so far, everyone that has sent me a submission, they captured her essence perfectly. It's a deadly assassin. She looks like she's about to go down and just kill you right there on the spot. And they grabbed the cat motif to a T too. Like, it's subtly within her design, but the way that they were able to show her, in movement, stance, and pose, everyone grabbed her personality perfectly.
It's kind of like a mixture of like that Catwoman and Wolverine vibe, and I
Oh,
love
yeah.
it. It's
Most
in that
definitely.
pose with the claw there. It just looks really cool.
In the art book, I have at least about close to maybe 12 different design variations, and they're all extremely different from what I ended up with. Because you guys don't take this out of context now, but I had to strip back a lot of stuff, and
So
and-
that's why she was unzipped in one of the concepts. Gotcha.
well, that was actually to show like how the costume fits and everything. Because every
Yeah.
time I design something, I try to take it with like a movie production mindset of like,
Mhm.
how does this work? Like, what would you do in real life? Because when you have someone like was it Dr. Raini that Scott, you won his poster yesterday. It's if you got someone that has a realistic vibe to it, how are they going to approach that and see it in a 3D sort of mindset?
Right.
So that was kind of a big thing.
Let me see.
Violet, the tantalizing heroine of hyper-efficient justice is what Neo said in the comments. I like
Where is
that.
he? Let me highlight that.
And then I want to highlight something here that the Calvary Collective Paul is saying. He says, spam away. It's better to have surplus over a deficit. And he's talking about over promoting and everything.
Yeah.
And I have to agree with that, because if you're not promoting it, who is?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're not motivating people to go do it, then who is? Sure, you might annoy a few people, but for every time you post, you might get someone new that's never seen it to suddenly be that's their first time. And people just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
You got to market it.
Hey,
Yeah,
dude, I don't
that's
feel
true.
like you were spamming at all. I feel like
Thanks.
you were showing your passion, and for us retweeting, we're sharing the passion.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
if I'm just saying, out of everyone experienced, because my writer for JRPG, that's gonna be an Ashcan. Like, dude, like every time I would be on his Twitter, he always be shilling his stuff, and
Right.
I retweet, I make sure that I share it as well, and he lose followers because of that. And well, how he gains new followers is he create memes that are so funny, but then once he shares his book in like just as a post, it was like, oh.
and that's a whole another conversation about curating your audience to kind of. So at the beginning, I created a lot of free content. So half of my audience were there for free content. That when I started changing it over to monetized content, I lost about 70% of those people. And then you have to start kind of going out that much further.
It's funny because we did not the Flock, but when we did Canada Bear, which is other series that we're working on, we did webtoons for just a short while for issue 1, and we stopped because we were like, okay, we're getting a following, but we don't have anything. we need to get funds to work on it.
Right.
Webtoons is great, but you have to have stuff out, and our schedules did not work out very well with the amount of stuff that we'd have to have out in a speedily manner, because we weren't able to keep up at all.
I think that's the hard part, though, is balancing between a lot of free content and then putting out monetized content, because you need that free content for people to recognize it on the spot.
Yeah, kind of like a preview.
Yep. Because like on my campaign page, I've got 30 pages worth of free content that people can read to see if they want to purchase the final product. And how many times have we bought something not knowing what it is? I can probably assure you that a lot of us aren't buying stuff that we don't know what it is. We want to have a familiarity. So creating a sense of familiarity, it can be really hard. Like I was saying earlier, there's people have been following my stuff for over a year that just back today, and it's the last 8 hours of the day is what it was.
Yeah, and also
they just now came in.
Because a lot of people, money's tight nowadays. So you got to be able to, if you're going to give something out and have some people back it, they have to, a lot of money goes towards that. So they got to think, do I really need this? So you got to be really adaptable to.
And when people buy things, it's based upon an emotional response. I mean, rarely do people make a logical purchase when they're doing something. So we'll do a little marketing value class here. Is when we buy stuff or we become involved in stuff, like when you're a fan of something, it's because you have an emotional connection to it. You resonate within something within that thing that you want to buy it. So like when you're a fan, you're automatically going to buy it. So as creators, we have to figure out how do we emotionally resonate with other people. And besides just creators, just regular people that maybe aren't within our inner circle that we haven't on a personal level had a touch point with. Like, how do we get them to emotionally connect with the product?
Right.
It's like when you're watching a movie, like you see the trailer. How many times have we sat in, like when the previews are happening before the movie going, and we're all prejudging it, like that's not funny enough, or that looks really good. The action's good. Like, oh, it's another Fast and Furious movie. Like, we all make determinations, but that trailer, that sense of awareness of like what they're trying to sell you, does it gravitate with you, and how are you going to come back and purchase it? Are you going to remember enough to purchase it? You got to create enough awareness and stuff.
And also, you don't want to do give too much of the story away, because so many trailers today give you
Yep.
the entire story. Like, why would you go see the movie? It in that 2 minutes, it tells you the struggle, the overcome, and then the ending. Like, why
Yeah.
would you go see
Yeah.
it?
But then that also can sell people. That's a double-edged
Yeah.
sword. I know people that they've gotten the whole story, and they just was like, "All right, I'm buying it. That's awesome."
Hallmark movies, how Christmas, they always end the same.
Same way.
Man.
Always happen the same way.
Don't
You
Well, I
know?
feel really bad because a guy that backed the last campaign just put up a review for it this week because he found out that the book is coming out again,
Oh,
and so he
wow.
put out a review, and it's really spoilery. And my mission statement always is to retweet, share everything. I was like, oh man, I've got 100 new readers on this. I don't want them finding out what happened in chapter 1 yet. Like, it's a big spoilery thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll retweet it in 2 months from now and share it. But like, there's something that happens in chapter 1, that explicitly changes the status quo and how everything moves forward.
Did you by chance reach out to him and let him know, like, hey?
Not yet.
Oh yeah.
I've been so busy. I got it though, because I don't even know which back. So sometimes when people back your book, they don't use their actual name, or they use their name, but their online persona is a different one. So sometimes I can't always verify who is who. And then I have the link up to purchase the first book on as a digital copy right now. So how they obtained it, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I remember I saw the video, and then like once you said spoilers, I'm like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to know.
Because I try to. I always start out with the story first before, and I'm designing characters as well along with the story.
Yeah.
And I try to write it like in a movie. Like, there's going to be certain beats that are spoilers and kind of keep you engaged. And then the drawings are just for fun. But there's a lot of stuff that happens in chapter 1 that really change how. I like when stories, when you read it through and they change something so explicitly that you have to go back and reread it, and you're like, oh, I didn't catch that before. Like, you come through with a different perspective. So like, your first watch is going to be different than your second watch. And
definitely.
Yeah, so I'm really excited because so far the reviews I've gotten from that one have been somewhere in the middle, like really good to like average. So
okay, that's great, dude.
Yeah, and because that was the hard thing, is after the first campaign came out, I didn't really get any reviews, and I was kind of asking people, I'm like, did you guys like it? And they'd be like, yeah. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anything else that I can run off of?
See, that's the same thing I ran into when I was selling my book originally. When I was going to stores, I would go to the shop owner after like maybe 2 or 3 sold, and like maybe a couple of weeks later, I'd be like, hey, did you ask the people that bought the comic when they were here like a couple of weeks ago? Did they like it? What did they think of it? And they all like, they didn't give me anything. It's like, oh, I don't even remember who bought it. Like, I was like, oh.
Well, and I actually picked this up from Larry, the creator of Niobe, is that on his page, he kind of hustles people to get those reviews and get the thoughts on them. Like, he's really good at kind of like creating that marketing of like, did you like the book? You bought the book, right? Did you read it? And he's like really good at basically kind of creating that paradigm of like, if you're going to buy the book, I expect you to give me results back. What did you want? What did you like? And so he's really good at creating that sort of paradigm of like, you're going to interact with him. And you have to do that because he's going to expect that sort of interaction, which is something I'm still struggling with. Like, how do you create that interaction? And I've been watching Larry on the side, just watching him engage with people and getting them to forthcome with to create that community within Niobe. Because Larry's got a Niobe fan base, and I think all of us would love to get to that point where we're like,
and he built that pretty well. Like, it's really inspiring because he built that even on Facebook too, because he created a Facebook page that was Niobe. It was really funny because he had this post where his profile picture was a girl, so he had all these people added friends to him, and then he's like, he did like a face reveal, and he's like, oh my god, they all went away. It was so funny. But yeah, he did build
is weird like that though.
He built a really good following on there.
Yeah, no, Larry, like, he is one of those creators that, when you finish one project of a character, a natural thing that any creator would do is jump onto another one.
Yeah.
And how Larry showed is that he spent his entire it's been years that he's been working on Niobe. Niobe was in black and white. I read the original book of Niobe, and even the character designs from each like artist were very different. And everything. So you get to see Niobe evolve within the years. and within every different artist and their interpretation of Niobe, which is fantastic. And with the variant covers, it makes it twice as better. Like, oh my goodness. There's so many greens in those freaking variant covers. It's like you got Paul Green and
yeah, what are the other ones? I don't remember.
There were so many greens, bro. It's like, man, I gotta choose my green.
That's another thing that we've been just between like the three of us, we've been retweeting, helping each other out, grow in the community.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fun to a point where people are going to recognize our names whenever we do a product, even if it's not the ones that we're working on right now. Say we get reached out to an artist or a writer reaches out to us and they see our name, they know us from the past. So we're like getting our name out there, which is really, really cool.
And of course, we're talking about Larry, and then who shows up in the comments.
All right. Green. Yeah, right. Like, dude, Larry, we were just talking about you, buddy. There we go. Randy Green. Randy Green. Okay,
Witchblade frame.
Yes,
when he shot that off, I was like, oh man, Witchblade. That's and Demon Hunter. Okay, little side thing here. Demon Hunter Raven has a slight bit of Witchblade sort of ingrained into it in terms of the fabrication of the structure of the story. Like Witchblade plays heavily into it, and the side character like the Magdalena, like that's sort of the Top Cow days were like some of my favorite comics back when I was a teenager, because women are awesome and they are beautiful, and I will not back in those teenage years, man, those books were awesome. Even so much now. But,
there's no blame there, man. If I've seen Witchblade, if I started reading comics, dude, I'll be like, Mom, I want this book. Why? I just want it.
Neo just said if we could get Niobe armed with a Witchblade, dude, I'm doing some fan art now. Dude, that gave me an idea. Oh, that's a good idea. Yep.
Yeah, right. Now Larry's like, now I gotta rewind and see what you said about me. It's all positive.
It's all positive.
We promise we're giving good
Larry,
PR work.
We're part of the cute crowd.
Larry, we were talking about your cute ass comic you had.
No, I think it's sexy now. He went over cute. He's sexy now.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. That's
sexy.
Right. We could do a different stream about that whole entire cute conversation, because because the last time me and Ixvis talked, we were just like, man, and we had some thoughts on it, and now to see the end results, it's like, wow.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's go back to the artist, because we've been neglecting the next one. We're sorry, dude. Look at that, man.
So this guy, he came in at the last second. And he does amazing stuff anyways. And he was messaging me. He's like, hey, I'm gonna be, I'll be doing this. And I was like, well, you got till 8 a.m. That's when I'll wake up. So I'm like, if you have it to me by then, I can post it right away. But I'm like, anytime after that, I'm posting at that time. He's like, all right. So I woke up and it's there. I'm like, oh snap! I'm glad I'm not choosing these. You win.
I love how you freaking place them. Like you got her on the roof, and then now she became Assassin's Creed, and she just got off in the building that she was on the roof of.
Oh, that's storytelling, man.
Storytelling 101, dude. But
and if you go up before that, she's crouching in your picture and everything, and then she moves to a building, so it's just sort of a change in stances. And then when you get down there, she's standing up.
Yeah, but we'll give some spotlight to this creator.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's like Michael Howards or something.
Howards. Sounds like CalArts, but this is a better art style.
He did a Raven picture too a few months ago, and I forgot to post that recently because it's really good. He's got more of a painty style, but he said he wanted to do more of a cover rendition. And
it could literally be a pinup cover for this as well. It's I really like this art style because it's very different. It doesn't look like because you could tell comic art styles, you could tell okay, this is a comic book. This one looks more photorealistic, and it could be a movie poster or a print. Yeah. Something along those lines for merchandise. So I really like it. I don't know. What are your thoughts, dudes?
Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to win. He doesn't have enough votes behind him, but there's a few that are really close. This has been a close one.
I do give credit to people that do the detail of the background as well,
Yeah.
not just the
man.
character, because
Yep.
that takes a long time to do.
Oh, it does. Yeah, no kidding. He did magnificent, and I mean, he put detail into. I mean, everyone did a fantastic job,
Yeah.
and I think each one of them used their strengths, their artistic strengths, to like really shine here. And like nobody went cheap on this. Like nobody laid off and everything. So they all really went top notch. And I think that's what makes it so hard. Is like
Top notch.
yeah,
Oh,
Top
yeah.
notch. Sounds like Top Gun.
Top
'cause
Gun.
Top notch. All right, let's go down. This one was holy crap, dude, epic. I love the lightning in the background. Like you could tell like the lightning was a light source for this piece.
yeah. So this
Wow.
is by, I'm gonna mess up, Nate, and I don't remember his full name. And he's been a longtime fan, and he's got a few comics coming up too.
Oh, awesome.
So if people go to his page, they can find more of his work that he's putting out. He's got a bunch of stuff he's coming out with. So they've got some really cool comics that I'm really excited for. I think they're going to knock people away, and people will be talking about those coming up next. But yeah, he also came in at the exact same time as the last one did, and they like came in simultaneously. I was like, oh my gosh! See, he's all the way out in Australia, so their days are different than ours. So when I said like midnight, he's like, well, I'm already at midnight in my day tomorrow. I'm like, okay, well, I figure this out. So
Yeah, no. My favorite, let me see. Demon Hunter Violet, Revenge
Revenge of the Night.
Yeah.
See, the problem is she might not live past this next issue. Like no one knows what's going to happen to her.
Oh man.
So she's an assassin.
Ooh,
So-
what? No way. You're sharing an
Spoilers?
exclusive with us?
That's a spoiler.
Well, she's
Yeah.
there to kill Raven. So what does he got to do? He's got to defend himself. The whole entire chapter 2 is him defending himself from a
So
deadly
she-
assassin.
so
So
she's
she
not
may not
a-
even get out alive.
So she's not like a deadly love interest?
No. She's there to kill him.
Aw.
Oh man, it's not that
Kill him.
predictable.
Well, Mara Jade was going to assassinate Luke Skywalker, but they had kids.
What?
It's kind of a jumbled up mess right now.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. My favorite one after like Neo said the title, it says coming to a theater near. Oh right.
They closed.
They ain't open.
Drive-ins are there.
I wish here in Florida they have a drive-in. We're not that cool.
Our drive-ins have been booming. Like
Have they?
they every single weekend they actually had an ad during weekdays because it's reserved. You can't
Oh,
like
wow.
people are spending $30 for, they show 4 movies, but it's like it's sold out. Like you buy your reserved spot, you actually can pick like you're picking at a movie theater. It's insane. It's really cool.
Up here in Wisconsin, our theaters are open, but they're like showing old like reruns of stuff and everything. So it's, I can't go anywhere. I got kids, so it's hard to do anything.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna scroll down and look through the comments. I gotta grab. Let me use my phone so I keep notes because now we gotta like keep track with all these votes that's been inputted.
Yeah, I got a tally. I'm not gonna do the official tally until the campaign is officially done because
Okay.
there's still a few stragglers that have come in and voted in the last few seconds. So
Oh, okay. So,
one person did vote over in the comment section,
mhm.
and so they missed their cue a little bit.
Yeah.
So they got to keep that up. But yeah, Yago would have won if he brought everyone over from Instagram.
Yeah, right, dude.
23 people. I was like,
Yeah.
I was just copy and pasting messages today. I was like,
Yeah,
never
dude.
mind.
The freaking oh my gosh, the comments were like bombarded.
Yeah.
With Yago. I'm like, okay, I gotta get to know this Yago dude. Maybe he could hook me up with those people. So,
He's only 16 though, so I think they're all like high schoolers and stuff. So they're just like
hey man,
sending. So
those high schoolers and kids, they go a long way.
Oh yeah, they're the people you want to.
They're literally the future for your series, man. Look at the turtles.
right.
Everyone from a kids that's
Yeah, like
in the
another
80s.
comment just came in just as we're talking here, guys. So
Oh yeah,
we won't count anything until the very end.
yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Where are we at the campaign? What's the time? What's the content?
It is 20 minutes
20
now,
minutes.
dudes.
20 minutes to go, dudes. Come on.
We can do this.
I'm so happy for you, man. This
Thank you.
This whole stream is going to be us saying we're so happy with you.
I mean, like, you've been working so hard, and it just shows. Like, you gotta keep keep moving forward, man. Keep doing
You
it.
got to make the right moves though, because I think for a lot of us though, we sit there we fail, and then we go, "What did I do wrong?" And I've sat there millions of times. Like I can't tell you the amount of times that I just completely bombed. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there is a version of Demon Hunter Raven on Webtoons, and some of the very earliest followers know about it, and they know what happened. And I had 100 pages of the original story done. I only released 12 pages because immediately when I got on there and I started coming back, I started getting reviews back from people, and they're like, "It's not really what it should be." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. It kind of sucks." And so I actually came back, took it back, and I redid it all. I redid 100 pages, and oh man! But you know what? Looking back at it now, comparing to what it is now, sometimes you have to go back and look at like, okay, why is this not resonating with people?
Yeah, most definitely. All right,
The art book will have that in it, though.
Nice. All right, so I'm going to bring Larry in because he wants on the show.
Hey, yes.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm going to bring him on. So I'm going to send you the link, Larry, to the twatter, as you say it, the twatter.
The twaddle.
The thing we can.
He's in New Brunswick, right?
What? In Canada? Canada?
Yeah. He's in that New Brunswick time, same time as me, because we're East Coast.
So you guys are an hour ahead then, right?
Yeah, we're in the future.
Yeah, we are, man. So we'll tell you everything what happened the past hour that has happened to you.
I'm living in your past. So when Ikva sent me, he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna do this at 10 o'clock." I'm like, "Doesn't end at 10 o'clock." And then I'm like, "Oh, that's Eastern time. It's 9 o'clock my time." So.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I told you, dude. I'm always right. You gotta know, Nick. Since this is my show, I'm always right.
Vote me if you have to. Vote me if you have to.
No. That's fine. Scott will be the sacrifice.
Scott will be the sacrifice.
What? Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
The only time I was a sacrifice was in middle school when I played dodgeball. I sacrificed for the whole team so we can get everyone back in the game. Okay? No more sacrifices. I've had some hard
What'd you say, streamer? Twitch streamer? What'd you say?
Yeah, Twitch streamer.
Yeah. There we go. Bringing back the Twitch.
I got a Twitch.
Oh man.
Yeah, dudes. Don't forget to like and don't forget to share the campaign, dude.
And subscribe. Subscribe to Hikfest.
Like and subscribe.
Thank you guys so much.
Or this way. Hikfest needs some subscriptions.
Yeah. It's free though. It's free subscription. You don't need to pay $9.99. 10. No.
Let's get this guy at super chat level. Come on.
Oh man,
let's get him going.
I would love to have a super chat, but I have PayPal.
Yeah.
What do you need to be at to get super chats? Like how many subscribers?
I think you have to be like around 1,000 subs to get.
But you also have to be regularly streaming, I think. But you do that regularly.
He's every Sunday.
Yeah, every Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday fun day coloring, dudes.
It's one of my top things I go to every Sunday. It starts my when your stream starts my work week.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm off on Sundays, so I do watch them as well.
Yeah. Oh. I don't always comment as much as I want because I've got to sit there and listen. But
Sunday's a really nice day. I mean, on my end, I have my roommate Paul and I have been creating. We had a stream the other night where we talked about the series of the Flock, and he was actually coloring issue 3 cover. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm already working on issue 4, but as he was coloring it, we're thinking of like ideas what we can do for the YouTube, because it's our publishing channel. So we're thinking of things we can do.
Speaking of publishing, I'm going to publish out Larry here.
Oh, Larry's here.
Who?
Larry? Our boy Larry here?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Our cutie patootie.
We got Mr. Cutie in here.
Oh my God.
I just need Tyler.
We're having a silly goose time
tonight.
My boo, where the fuck's my boo? Where the fuck my boo?
It's being made. It's being made. I don't have
Where the Flock is my book. Come on.
Where the Flock?
Where the Flock is my book? Because we're here with Scott Wilson. We're Nicholas Mueller. We're talking about Raven Demon Hunter, as I understand it, gentlemen. As I understand it, word on the street
Yeah.
that this thing has got 14 minutes left to go.
You are correct. You are
You are.
correct.
Yeah, I wish I had known this earlier because I would have totally steal Icky's guest, and I would have done the final countdown, and I would have played the
Oh.
song too, like the final countdown.
Oh man, yeah, no, dude. When I DM'd Nick, I'm like, hey, Nick, you know, if it has not been, you know, because I invited him to my show just to do the final countdown, because you know, he has enough on his table already. I mean, the dude has 5 kids, so
I got 5 kids to feed.
I do. I
kids
do.
to feed. And
Right. What is that, like Total Recall or something? I got 5
Something
kids
like
to
that.
feed.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
so, like, you know, I want to get that off his chest, and you know, like, make this final countdown exciting. So I'm like, look, if someone hasn't, like, any other channel that has more subs than me, I would totally understand. Wink, wink, Larry here.
No, I wasn't even supposed to be home. I was supposed to be out getting drunk. And I messaged my buddy and he didn't get back to me. I went back down for a nap. I woke up,
Mhm.
fucking liquor stores closed and shit. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
we'll just do this another time.
We're happy
But
to
you
have
got something better going on now, man.
Well, you know, like I worked graveyard shifts, so I slept most of the day, right? For me, it's like 10:46 at night. I got up maybe an hour ago, you know.
Right.
I went to bed at like noon. You know what I mean?
That night shift, that's tough though. I've only done that a few times and I did not care for it.
Here's what we're gonna do, gentlemen.
Okay.
And I appreciate the kind words, by the way, because I had to go back 5 minutes and what the hell those guys say? But you guys talked about like Niobe, you know, having its own thing and stuff. And I don't really think that's the case, but I appreciate, you know, the kind words. And I love to Larry points a gun to your head to make you interact with him.
Are you gonna
Whoa.
review this book? You got the
Yeah,
book, right?
You got the
Review the book.
Did you read it?
Look,
Just
bitch.
read it.
Here's what we're gonna do though. We're gonna, you know, if I do have anything at all, right? And I don't know if I do, we're gonna find out on Facebook. We're gonna put the link to Icky's Fives. I call him Icky. I don't know why I call him Itchy. It should be Itchy. Itchy 5 Must Survives YouTube video right now. The final, I'm gonna call it final 12 minutes.
There we go.
By the time it gets posted, that's what it will be. The final 12 minutes of Nicholas. Find this guy, this dude. Who is this?
There we
guy?
go.
There he
Some
is.
Nicholas guy. There you go.
This Nicholas Mueller guy, and then I got the link to his project right up here. This
Right
demon
on.
hunter raven that's causing all the noise right now.
Mhm.
Some noise at least.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
listen,
wanna-
man. Listen, we're gonna cover. Like, I wish I had been on here like 30 minutes earlier to sell this shit. All right, here we go.
You are good at that.
Yeah, you are,
You are
Larry.
good at that.
Look,
I think it's why
look,
somebody was so mad that you didn't sign up for their crowdfunding site.
all right. I'm also gonna put on here that we are LIVE live.
There you go.
There you go.
We're having a silly
All
goose
right,
time without
Yeah,
Tyler.
yeah, okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
right.
that in there too. Silly time. Where in the fuck is Tyler Carpenter?
Just tag him.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag him.
Oh man.
We gotta get ready to announce the winner here pretty soon. We
Yeah.
got 12 minutes to announce the winner.
Yeah,
What
right?
winner?
So I ran an art contest at the same time for people that drew the assassin in this next book,
Okay.
and whoever wins will get a cash, like a little money reward, and the backers got to vote on who it would be.
Oh,
So
I didn't
I got-
get to vote. I didn't vote.
You can
You
vote
gotta
right
vote.
now.
Yeah.
Guys,
All
go
right.
to the
So,
update.
what are my
dude.
choices? What are my choices?
So go up to the newest update, Ickfist,
Uh-huh.
if you want to even bring it up. We've
Yeah,
got
yeah,
about there's 6 entries. Ickfist is one of them.
Yep.
6 entries. Well, I'm lucky number 7, yo. Like,
Oh,
You gonna draw something?
okay, well, can I draw something? I can, but it would suck.
he'll write a story for it. A
There we
short
go.
story.
No,
There
no.
we
I mean,
go.
like, I'm gonna be like the guy that wins. Like, I'm number 7.
You're number 7. Don't just put your picture.
I'm like
your
like
face.
7 of 9. All right. So the pictures that I'm scrolling through are the entries.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
All right.
You got A, B, C, D.
And I'm not
E.
even looking at the name because I don't want to be biased in case like I know someone. I'm like, oh, I want that one.
I purposely didn't put names. I just put links to their like accounts and everything.
All right. So out of these, I'm gonna go one more scroll back up.
Oh, Bill, you're in the chat, man. Okay, we got one of the artists here right in the chat. Bill Jersey.
Hold on.
Nice.
This first one without the color, this so looks like fucking Matthew Weldon, and that's the one I'm gonna go for.
You going for A?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it
dude.
needs color, but yes.
Oh no. Oh, that's not an entry. That is Matthew Weldon. That's the cover.
Oh, okay.
That's a free giveaway for today. So I've been running a Demon Hunter Raven celebration week where any backer can win a prize.
All right, then
And-
it is the one right underneath it.
Yep. Yep.
That one I'm voting for.
You were right. That was Matthew Weldon, though.
All right.
Is he?
In
So,
the
yeah, I got
chat,
that.
you know, Icky 5, he's not always on top of his chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Neo Star Production says Sunday fun day, happy days. He must be older than I think. Remember the Fawns? Like, hey,
Hey.
smash the jukebox machine and the thing would start to work again. You know. Let's see here. The Cavalry Collective. Now there's 4 amazing creators. What a night. Hello
Most
to the
definitely.
Cavalry Collective. Neo Star Production says Silly Goose Time meets the Demon Hunter Raven. Silly Goose Raven Hunter. Demon Goose Raven. Silly Hunter.
Oh man.
Oh man,
That's a tongue twister. Say that 10 times fast.
that's hard.
Right.
Block.
The night shift is murder. Pays me good.
I,
Neo Star
I love
Production.
night shift though.
Demon Hunter Pizza Party.
Oh
Okay.
man,
Oh, man.
That's awesome. Go for 5 G's. Go for 5 G's. And
Maybe on
Bill
the next one.
Jersey. Bill Jersey. I'm not sure if he's from New Jersey, but he's in the chat and he says, I've been lurking for years. No, he's just been lurking.
he's the artist of number D or letter
Is that
D.
right?
Oh, letter D.
Letter
Okay,
D. Number
Oh,
D.
is he gonna get mad then I didn't pick his? Like,
I'm so glad I'm not the one choosing because they all would end up winners. Like each one of them just phenomenal.
we all get like a participation trophy.
yeah, this is D.
I think
pretty
one of the
cool.
comments was by Stephanie. She said at the back I should put all the pictures at least in the back as like
Mhm.
kind of like a small image to show what the
That'd be
contest
cool.
is.
That would be
Like,
pretty
So-
cool.
a little thank you, you know.
Yeah.
So,
A thank you to everyone. And I didn't have like a thank you page originally set up, but maybe I'll rethink that.
here we go. Now your number is going to look different to me, but
Right.
it says to me that you're at 4,611 Canadian dollars, which translates to 3,507 American dollars. So you see that it's almost like $1,000 difference in conversion rate. It's
That's crazy.
crazy. You have a sweet, cute backing of 141 cute, sexy backers. Mike,
Right.
Mike, what do you think?
He is pretty fucking cute.
Right?
I love it.
Oh man.
He's got 6 minutes left to go. Now, I remember doing the Niobe countdown. We literally watched confetti pop when this thing ended. We're
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
do the
yeah.
same thing here, man. The same thing here.
Awesome.
I am so glad to be done with this.
Now,
Now,
it's shipping.
let me ask you. Was it a nerve-wracking process all the way through? Like, from the time you hit
Yeah.
the live button till, we watched the confetti fall. Was it a journey, good sir?
Absolutely. It was a good journey and nerve wracking, like you said. Yeah. I mean, I had a pretty low budget, but I didn't think it would even hit that. Because my very first one, it was a battle to even get to that 500 goal. And then to have it completely obliterated on this one was not expected. So
Why do you think, what was it that you think that turned the tide, or, what was it that maybe, you thought this was going to go one way, then it went the other way, and which we're glad it did.
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Was
I
it
think it was
like, just the way that the world works right now, like everyone's online, buying online,
Right.
or was it like, like for me, I had this one girl, she said, why did this Niobe do better than the others? And I said, Paul Green.
yeah.
You
Well,
know?
and the Matthew Weldon cover sold a lot of people right off the bat. And
Yeah.
hopefully the interior art doesn't disappoint them in the same way. But
No,
Um,
for sure.
yeah, I mean, because I think a lot of people, I know for a fact Matthew Weldon's crowd came in on a few of those occasions, and then having Robert Nix do some extra pages and some other stuff, and just kind of networking with a lot of other people outside.
Well, Weldon messaged me today on Facebook, and he's like,
Hmm.
"Hey, you know that cover I did for you for your Niobe? And I said, yeah. He says, do you have any prints of that? He says, some people are asking me like where they could buy a print of that. I said, no, I never ran off any prints, but you go ahead and make a few and sell them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that guy does outstanding work. I got to hit him up for another one here coming for the next book.
Oh, I told him the same thing, man. I said,
I do too. I gotta reach out to him too.
and you
He's
know, I know,
busy.
and I know someone that tried to recently recruit him. He's like, man, I'm swamped until like fucking February.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna still try. You know what I mean?
He's doing something for Tim Lim and those guys right now, isn't he? He's got a bunch of stuff for Common American Black Ops. I mean, they just put out that wraparound cover.
Well, I
for,
know he did something also for Mike Barron.
The Nexus.
Yeah, is it the Nexus? I know they were working on something.
Some sort of team up between him, Doug Knaple, and Mike Miller. They were doing all their characters together in some sort of book because they had like Bigfoot Bill and everything.
That's really cool.
We are down, ladies and gentlemen, to the final 3 minutes. I need to see another backer. Right meow. Right? Okay. Right meow.
Meow.
Right? So, I know that you've seen the link in the chat a few times, but guess what? You're going to see it one more. Oh, no, maybe not for me because I don't have moderator status.
It's all right.
Icky5, what have you done to me?
It's okay, you know.
You got me covered? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone that's in the chat already back though, so we've got.
You never know who might
That's
be
true.
lurking because
Who
I
might
did
be
post this in
lurking.
the book of face, so you might get like one guy that might pop and say, "What the fuck is Larry doing now?" I'm like, "Oh, he's talking to legit creators." Oh, we got it. Okay, we have Scott Wilson of the Flock you. You know, we got Nicholas Mueller, man. You know, what did they say? This was Nightwing, Niobe, and Azrael.
What's the other?
That's right.
Azrael, yes, yeah.
That's what we got.
I'm cool with that.
2 minutes left to go. Icky, I think you need to bring this up on the big screen because we're gonna have to watch this countdown.
Yeah.
It's true. The confetti is gonna fly here pretty soon.
Yeah, it's gonna
Sorry,
fly
dudes.
soon, man.
Ooh.
Neil Starr is excited. He likes the idea of a new crossover book.
Definitely.
Now make sure that is the main page, Icky.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
It is the main page. I might splurge another link right about now.
Yeah. We got more links than
Go.
Zelda, you know.
And then after this, we got to reveal who the winner is.
I'm a winner.
Unless you're
All right, look
noticing,
now. You
then
see this,
yeah.
guys? This is like the seconds are actually counting down now, right?
Oh man.
Now, I don't know if they can see it on the YouTube screen, but I can
Yeah.
certainly see it.
Yeah, most definitely. I might zoom in just so that way they get a better chance of seeing a countdown.
No, I think we're good because you want to see the confetti fly.
Yeah.
You zoom
Yeah,
in
there's gonna be a
too
bunch
close.
of stuff that pops out.
Oh.
No, we are down to the last minute and a half, 90 seconds. The Calvary Collector says, cannot wait to get my book and connect myself to the DHR lore. I thought he said love at first, but
Same thing. Same
like
thing.
Our love.
like he, just loves the middle character here.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Loves
I've gotten a lot of
that.
praise for her. It's too bad I'm gonna kill her off.
What?
What? Oh my god, no!
Spoilers.
That's a
Now, you
huge
see
spoiler,
this?
dude.
We're in the red now, man. If you're gonna
Oh.
back this book, you got 50 seconds, like 50 cents.
Diddy.
Look, I think you just got another backer. Maybe
What?
No.
No, it's okay.
no.
Oh no.
False alarm. False
Psyching
alarm.
Psyching us
You got
out,
me.
man.
Oh man.
It's just because I clicked on Icky's screen and I clicked on my screen and the numbers look different. I'm like, damn, it's rose, rose in the I rose in the ranks, motherfucker. Taking out opponent. Gay up by gay up.
Oh gosh, not that.
Not that.
20
Oh.
seconds. 20 seconds, guys.
We're there. We're there.
We're getting there. 20 seconds, dudes.
Take my
I
back.
take my
Do the
my
spoiler.
backing due to
You
spoilers.
guys should know I lie so much about the story. I haven't told anyone the truth of what's actually happening.
Oh man, that is fun.
Man, okay, so I got 5, 4,
4, 3,
three,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Woo! Man,
That's it, man.
that's it.
Breathe finally.
Read them and weep, dudes.
I should be honest though. Raven actually dies at the end of the book.
Oh my god. Wait, so
Wow.
how did chapter 3 even exist then?
It doesn't. It's done. This is it.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, here we go. I mean, this is it, man. You have finished off with $3,507, 141 sexy and cute backers,
Right.
and this thing is a wrap. This is done. How do you feel right now, brother?
Oh man, relieved. I can finally sleep.
We got a celebrity in the house.
Oh,
Oh,
Fine talk.
oh my God, we got.
Yeah, yeah.
Where is my blood?
Go hit #1 single from Tyler Carpenter.
Tyler, are you sick of the song yet?
Where is Bruce?
It's at Walmart. So Neo actually did guess the actual thing that's gonna be happening. I'm spoiling everyone here. Is that Raven will die and Violet takes over the mantle?
Are you tired of us butchering
Oh,
your song,
man.
Tyler? That's what I want to know.
Did we get the rights to a song?
Well, I told him, I said, it's
There'll
on.
be a copyright strike from that song.
Well, Tyler, yeah, Tyler's gonna flag Icky's video now.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna get like a
Taking
flag.
it over.
It's like, hey.
That's my material of a material I stole from another song and changed the lyrics of.
Oh man.
Where's Tyler's link?
Tyler's link.
Yeah, link to come on the show and give Nick a congratulations.
That's if he wants to.
As if
Yeah.
you want to.
Oh no, you
Tyler.
remember how things work with Niobe Conch. You get the fuck on.
It's all by gunpoint now, right? You're gonna
Just
review. You're gonna be on the show. You're
gonna do
talk
it?
about my comic
I
book.
don't give a goddamn thing about your wife and what's that thing called? A baby? What? What is that? An expensive pet? No.
Nicholas has 5 kids and he's streaming right now. Come on, let's
That's
do
Come
it.
right.
on, man.
We got 5 kids to feed, motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
No-
Nick got
none of my
5.
kids
You got
listen to
1.
these streams, so I'm glad they're not tonight.
Um,
Dad, what's going on? I can't explain those yet.
So we're gonna show off this green banner here.
Oh
That
man.
shows off that projects funded successfully. In U.S. is 441 backers pledged 3,507 in October 23rd, 2020, dude.
2020.
2020.
So now we get to look at, holy
Hindsight
crap.
is 2020. Imagine when someone says that to you again, right? Like, say it's a couple years down the road, maybe things have fucking normalized, and someone goes, "Yeah, hindsight's 2020." You go, holy fuck, that's awful. You know,
All right, we're gonna reveal the winner here in just a second.
I'm a winner.
Everyone's a winner.
All right,
We all
yeah.
win.
Icky, you gotta send Tyler that link.
All right.
Yeah. Let's
I
go-
gotta send them to the twatter.
the twatter. Yeah, let's have
Twatter.
Tyler here to be like honorary like guest host for the winner, for the wiener.
The wiener.
I got a wiener.
I hope you do, because times are
Wait.
getting really complicated right now.
No, well, you know, sometimes I question myself, right?
Oh man, this is close. It is so close.
So now, what
Yeah.
happens in the event of a tie?
Well, it didn't tie. We do actually have a winner.
We got a wiener.
Oh,
All right.
We got a wiener.
Wiener.
All right.
Weenie wiener chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner. I like chicken dinner.
Yeah. Let me go and look. Let me find Tyler. Just hit him up in the DMs, you know.
Yeah.
We had a 3-way tie actually.
Really?
We did.
Three-way.
And up until that last second, it actually got broken. Someone came in and actually broke it.
A 3-way Tyler.
We
Oh,
We had a 3-way with Tyler, ladies and gentlemen.
Now that is a silly goose time.
spoilers.
That wonky. That's Wonky Ninja's wet dream right there.
Oh, gosh.
No. This stream became like PG to like.
No, it
13
became
really
really
hard.
gaming the minute I jumped on.
It really did.
Oh man. But yeah, Larry, thanks for coming by the stream, buddy.
You're not kicking me out already, are
Oh
you?
heck no, dude. Are you kidding?
No.
All right. I suppose those guys have been waiting patiently.
Yeah, most
So-
definitely.
All right.
We had a tie between A,
Mhm.
D, and F.
D,
D.
which is that one. And
Yeah,
F?
so they
Holy cow! Wow. Okay.
so the only reason they all had the same amount up until like the last 10 minutes here.
hmm
But F came in with 1 point above the rest of them, just
Wow.
by a slight margin. F1.
Wow.
That's pretty
F
cool.
you motherfuckers.
No, it's Flock You. Come on now.
Flock.
That's
Come
right.
on.
Flock you. That's right.
Let's
That's right.
see. F. Oh shoot. Okay.
So F wins.
F wins. Wow.
F
That
wins.
Always wins, man.
It gives me like that Batman the animated series.
All right,
Like
Tyler,
Yeah, it does.
I love it.
5 is so slow with these links. I'm
Yes,
going to
I
give Tyler
am.
a link myself. Itchy.
I sent him the link.
No, but he's messaging me on the Book of Face because that's where he operates.
Come on, dude.
The Book of Face.
The twatter is the future. Okay, don't go to that book face or the
Book of
face plant.
This is where
or
we
the face
save
plant
face
book.
in the wake of 2020 is the Book of Face.
The Book of Face.
The Book
The
of
Book
Careful
of
now, they might
Reptiles.
censor you.
Did let them?
Ooh, you never know.
Oh, when have I not been censored?
Yeah, right. Oh,
Information.
and we got Tyler in the house.
Whoa!
What's up?
Dude, congrats,
The
Nick.
whole
This is
crowd.
awesome.
Well, thank you, Tyler.
Congrats.
Tyler, where the fuck's my book?
Dude,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
man.
I'm sorry. Guess where I was at just now for the last 3 hours?
The washroom?
I know. I should be. I
Sweet
was,
shit.
I was I was at dinner with Red Valkyrie, Shay, and
Awesome.
Sweetcast.
Sweet.
Oh,
What?
nice.
That is sweet.
That's pretty
Look,
cool.
look at this. Tyler hanging out with the big wigs now, right? Like,
Yeah, man.
I'm
You'll
glad,
remember
that
us when
you,
you get up on
I'm
top,
glad that you found time to make time for us.
For the little people.
Yeah, the little plebs here. You know, the little peasants.
A little
you know.
plebs.
Yeah, right.
Peasants.
I'm getting the goosies because Tyler's on my show.
No.
So it's crazy to me. It's,
Why is
it's
it
First
crazy?
from you?
because dude, it's in full circle. Like I've been on his show, and it's been like a happy ending. So
Whoa, I
now
like
I
that
get to start
ending.
my show.
It's still going.
This is it. This is the end of Ichthus and I's relationship. We
Yeah,
completed
that's
the
it.
circle and it's over.
It's
I mean,
over.
if you started calling him Itchy, you probably would kick you out.
But how is it?
See, now Paul's got to jump on. We need that sixth person in here.
Listen,
Paul's got to
listen,
jump in now.
I gotta ask Itchy though. I mean, how is it? Okay, that you scratched way down it. No, how is it
Oh
that?
my god.
How is it that like you and Tyler have known each other for so long? You basically run his Discord, and this is like his first. Is this your first appearance on the show, Tyler? On the Ichthus 5?
Am
show?
I losing my virginity on your show right now?
Oh
So
man.
exciting. You
I
always
mean,
remember your
why
first
did
time.
it take so long to get this man on here? Is what I want to know.
Well, you
Love it.
know,
You don't got an answer for me, do you, Icky?
You see, Tyler's in a new level, and I'm just trying to build myself up. Okay.
Oh no! Don't say that.
Yeah,
And,
don't say that.
No. Like I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer Larry because there's no secrets here. Okay, this is my show.
right. All right.
Okay.
It is true.
Okay.
We've been like
Literally,
we literally been taking over your entire show.
Yeah, right.
everyone's taking over my show. I'm like, first off, it started off with Nick. Okay, I'm like, this is a countdown for Nick, and then Larry's on. It's like, get me on. So I got Larry on, and then it's like Tyler's on the chat. It's like, get him on the chat.
Okay, I came home because I'd been on my phone for 4 hours, and there's a post on Facebook that's like we're streaming with Ichthus, and for Nicholas Mueller's book, where the fuck is Tyler? And I'm like, I don't know, where am I supposed to be right now? I've been off the internet for 5 hours. I ate a hamburger and some fries, and I traveled an hour to go see some internet friends to make sure they're real. They
Internet
are,
friends.
and now I'm here.
Well, let me tell you, Tyler, I came in on this party a little late too. It was like 15 minutes left for the countdown for Nick, right? I was listening to these guys talk, and they said some really kind words about me. And I'm like, okay, fuck it. I want on the show then, right? I want to say thanks and, kind of, just shoot the shit. I want to enjoy this moment with Nick and Scott, right? And then someone had brought up like Silly Goose, and I said, that's epic. So I said, I'm going to post this. And since we said Silly Goose, where in the fuck is Tyler? And so I boom, where is Tyler? We'll tag him in it. we'll send it to the internet, like.
And now I'm here, and you know what's funny? This is one thing I don't like about Kickstarter that I prefer on Indiegogo. When I back at Indiegogo, I know I'm losing my money. And sometimes you'll just start backing Kickstarters, and then you're like, crap.
Yeah, then they
I'll-
all just funnel through.
Yeah, you're like, I didn't know you guys were ending on the same day. I just lost $100 like that. But I wasn't planning on it.
Yeah.
You know, the other part, and this is where, you know, we kind of got to warn Nick about a little bit, is that like right now on my Kickstarter, it's all done and over. I got nothing to show here tonight, boys. Just information. And here's how the information works is that when you go into your backer report, because now what happens is it takes Kickstarter 2 weeks to collect the money.
Yep.
Right. And
And the backer drops too, and everything that people that don't come through.
Right. So I've lost $1,200 so far. For drop backers. Now it looks like I haven't checked this in a few days, so it looks like a few of them have paid up, which is good. But I still have lost. If I look here at this list, and I can't show you the list because it would, dox people. But I have 5 people that still didn't pay, and now they can't pay. Like Kickstarter has cut it off. This is it. So let me go through the numbers. $21 is the first one. Okay, not so bad. $38. Okay, so
that's a lot of money to lose.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2 of them, right? Then add on another $37, right? Then add on another $200.
He started all over. I got my calculator. I hit the wrong
All right.
button.
All right, Tyler, 21.
I'm just messing.
If I had a chalkboard right here, I'd be writing it down.
Well, Tyler's got the whiteboard. He knows how to do old school math. $21, $37, $38. Like, fuck, we're probably inching towards $90 there.
Is this Common Core? What are we doing here?
This is algebra.
And then another $200. Okay, that was a big one. And then we had like 3 big tiers, and one guy, didn't pay up for whatever reason, so we lost another. Well, it had the CGI Paul Green book tier. It was for $365.
Poo-poo pad.
And so in theory, that could have went to someone else, right? You see what I'm saying? Because I had a lot of people ask me about that. I only have 3 of these CGC books, and then someone had claimed it, never paid it. So, I mean, I guess that's one big ass package I don't got to send out, but at the same time, that's like almost losing $400.
I've heard a few times that people will actually back those so that no one else can come in there with no intention to ever actually back those things because maybe they have an agenda or something. Well, and they'll purposely hold that spot and then never come through with it.
Well, here's the great thing is I got their names now, right?
Ooh.
And so if I see said backer again, on next project, right? We might do a little double checking into things, just to make sure that scenario you just brought to my attention doesn't happen again.
Well, see, I even tried to, I had a few people back in at some pretty high levels, and I tried messaging them right away to be like, okay, we're going to be communicating, and they'd never contact you back or anything.
Yeah, well, I done the same thing. I made a public post on both Facebook and on the Kickstarter updates, like, hey, some of you didn't take care of this, you know what I mean? Right. And then I went ahead and messaged each individual backer, like, hey, if you're still interested in this, you need to square up payment because, it's going to end pretty soon. And, if you guys don't do it, I can't send you out books, right?
Right.
And so, there's 5 of them. And like I said, one of them was the big one, $365 Canadian, which is like 400 and maybe $20 American, 420, And and I lost out on that. And, that could have eat up all my Kickstarter fees.
I was talking with Frank Martin, and he was saying he had a really big backer, which at the time was the make or break of his campaign. Like, if that backer backed out, he's not funded. It's smart of you, Nick, to whenever I get a big backer, like an abnormally backer, I go, I gotta message this person immediately. Yeah. Do they have demands? Like what's going on?
Include a goose with this.
Goose man, come on now.
Smart. Dude, Nick,
be silly.
I'm loving looking at at this campaign. Like you killed it, dude.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. It was labor intensive, but I mean, it paid off.
It's very labor intensive. I see you every day.
I need to ask you a question now, sir.
Okay.
It's
gonna be now.
Yeah. Now it's time for the hot seat right now. Because here's the thing, right?
What are you, my wife?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm pretty sexy. You might not want to, throw that away. So
you are pretty cute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I am
pretty
fucking
cute.
cute. Mike, what do you think?
He is pretty fucking cute.
Yeah.
Hey.
But here's the thing. Now that it's all set on, because this is the easy part, right? You may not think it, but this is the easy part. Now, next, the hard part comes in, like fulfilling, right?
Mhm.
And then like that's between you and your wife, but fulfillment, has to happen now. So, what's the plans for fulfillment? How much more work is left to be done? When can people expect packages in the mail? What's the game plan from this point forward?
Well, everything's done. I'm just waiting for Robert Nix to finish up 2 pages. And so it kind of that should be easy. I'm just waiting on him. Everything's done. I've got files formatted. So basically, once the 2 weeks rolls in, I'm going to start sending out files and getting stuff in. So I'm pushing to get things to people before Christmas.
Okay.
That's a nice
Is
goal.
the latest I
Awesome.
want.
That's a nice
um,
goal, though.
Yeah, because wouldn't that be cool if people got it like before Christmas and they were like
Yeah.
it felt like a cool present and everything. But
Mhm.
like with my last one, I have a quick turnaround. So I don't like waiting. I don't believe in that. So
I'll make
the sooner the better.
they gotta fucking wait to February.
Yeah, I watched the video, Larry. It was a smart move on your end to move it to February and not December, because oh man.
Well, I mean, you'll have like the whole Christmas rush, people mailing a bunch of
Yeah.
shit, and then you have like COVID. So let me tell you a story. I just got a pitch in the other day from Mr. Risey Lee in Australia. Okay,
Wow.
and he's like, "Fuck, mate, look what fucking just came in." And, and it's like an Indiegogo package from like 8 months ago.
Oh my
Fucking-
gosh.
Because I was going to send him out another Niobe package, right? And I was
Right.
just about to wrap it up, And then like yesterday, he says, it finally came in, Mike. Like I don't know where the fuck it's been, but it was on my doorstep this morning. Like, oh, okay.
That's
cool.
the only thing I'm worried about is international shipping. Is like the amount of stuff that goes through on that end. I did it with the
Yeah.
last campaign, and it seemed to all go through. I didn't have anyone come back yet and say they haven't received their book from the first campaign.
Yeah.
But there's so many hurdles.
I had my French back. I had one guy in France, and I was like, because I work in a publishing house and we send books, and every person who's ordered from us from France has not gotten their book from the company I work at. I'm like, oh man, like I gotta send this thing. So I send out their book, and I'm just going to go. At this point, it's up to God to get it. And luckily, he
I'm
messaged
not
me, he's like,
responsible for the acts of God.
yeah, but he got the book like in record time, and I was shocked.
Yeah.
But the other internationals, like, they're like, still waiting for my book, and I'm like, oh, I talked with one lady at work today. She's like, "Where's my book?" And I was like, "Let me check." I look at her tracking, and I'm like, "Man, it's stuck in California, and it's been 2 months, and I don't know. I can refund you your money. It's just, and like I called the post office, like, oh, COVID, and we lost it. And I can tell you guys a secret real quick if you guys want about the post office.
Please.
I was so pissed. I marched my booty hole to the post office. I want to talk to who's in charge. And the lady's like, I'm in charge. I was like, no, you're not. Show me who's in charge.
Like
And
full on Chad.
and this guy comes in, and he's like, I'm in charge. I'm like, I know you're not. I'm like, seriously, who is in charge? And this really heavy dude goes, I'm in charge. And I look at his badge, and I'm like, yeah, okay, you're the one in charge. I want a one-on-one with you right now. I'm pissed. And he goes, geez, okay. So I go, I'm like, I have over 100 packages that I have sent out from my work that have not gone to their people. Where are these packages? Because I'm losing money, and I have to report to my boss, like, Tyler, where's all this money? I'm like, I had to refund all these people, and we lost our product. So if you send out your books media mail, there is a hub. There is a media mail hub in Colorado. So like it's like the USPS system's trash. So I'm in Utah, and they're supposed to sort them, but the people are lazy. So all they see is media mail. It could be someone down the street, but all they see is media mail, and they give it to the media mail truck. The media mail truck then takes it to Colorado. It's just this big plant of just media mail, and people are just like factory, and they lose stuff on they lose stuff on a consistent basis. If it falls off the thing, it's over. He says, like, it's game over. If it doesn't leave that hub, you're never seeing that package again.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then I say, well, where does my package go? Because it has to eventually go somewhere. And he goes, oh, well, after a certain amount of days, we find those packages and then we auction them off.
No.
They auction them off.
And
What?
I'm like, what do
Do they
you? I
show
go,
what's
I'm
inside?
yeah. I go, what does that mean?
That sounds illegal.
So I can go to Salt Lake City in Utah to their auction and find the products that were
That's
lost.
That's
And
so
they
messed up.
auction them off. And I was like, okay, is there anything I can do? And he goes, don't use media mail. And I was like, screw you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's just a little, so like I still send stuff media mail, and whatnot, but that's where it goes. Like people go, I live down the street. Why is my book in Colorado? Oh, well, turns out there's like a hub for media mail. So that's just some inside
That
stuff
is
that I learned from the head of
crazy.
the UPS system in Utah.
See, like I sent some like a little package to my artist, and he lives in Indonesia, and he still hasn't gotten it, and I sent it in August. So I'm like, oh my
It's
god,
gone.
yeah,
It's
it's gone.
It's
It's
gone.
gone. He's never gonna get it.
My artist for Demons is from the Philippines. I was like, Travis, what's your address? And he sent me like a paragraph. I'm like, no, these are the directions. Can't do that, man. He goes, yeah, I don't have an address. In South Africa, when I was in South Africa, my parents like, hey, we sent you a package. I was like, oh, let me go to the postal office. Went to the postal office. They're on strike, and I'm literally watching them grab all the international packages, throwing them in a pile, and burning them.
Oh,
And I'm
my
like,
God.
because that's what they do when they're angry there. And I was like, oh, I'm sure
Yeah.
my
Oh.
package is in there. Or one time I got the package and it was ripped up, and I was like, hey, Mom, what'd you send in there? What did you send? Because I got the package. It's ripped up. She goes, oh, there was candy. I'm like, okay, I got that. There's this. Oh, and I sent you some photos of me, because I was there for 2 years. I was isolated. And she said, I sent you some pictures of me that you can like always remember. And I was like, oh, thanks. They're not in here. So some mailman ripped open my thing and has pictures of my mom's.
They thought your mom was hot, bro.
My
Yeah,
mom is
mailman
hot,
fetish.
Larry. He doesn't have to think. She is.
Oh man.
I had a friend ask her to prom. She's hot.
Wow.
And Kickstarter
Pictures
just
are-
took
Tyler
her
and
money.
Pictures
Mom
are
got
not
it
true.
going on. Remember that song?
Yeah,
Oh,
pictures
yeah.
are not true. That's I
Stacey's
agree.
mom has got it.
I heard a song that was like Stacy's dad's point of view, and he's like, Stacy's dad is really freaking sad. All these things.
Oh man.
Scott
Dude,
Wilson. What's the update on the flock?
We're sitting at 8 backers.
I'm a
And-
backer.
I know. I'm so excited. We're at 245 out of 1500 on Indiegogo. Chugging away. I'm working continuously through. I know the Indiegogo is 1 and 2, but I'm already on book 4.
Damn.
And
Nice.
my colorist is catching up. He's starting book 2. But yeah, we're chugging away. I'm not stopping.
dude,
regardless
Josh-
if we don't get funded, I'm still working on it, and I'm gonna
That's the
always
best way
have
to do
plan
it.
B, plan C, whatever I got to
Scott,
do.
do you like podcasts?
I love podcasts.
You should. I did an hour drive so I could see some internet friends, and just now, and I was listening to the 3 Point Perspective
Okay.
podcast. It's for artists, but I mean, it's really just for creatives. It's got Jake Parker on there, the creator of
Okay.
Inktober, and the episode I listened to was how to launch a Kickstarter.
Okay.
And they've all these guys have launched successful Kickstarters. One of the guys who was kind of like the moderator, his name is Will Terry. He did a Kickstarter. I backed it. He's
I've
doing a
listened to
shit-
those.
He's doing a shit show right now of fulfillment. I'm very disappointed
Yeah.
in him. He's local, about to be his ass. And no, he's a really nice-
Tyler, he is going through some pretty bad stuff though. His wife had cancer and everything.
No, she's dead.
Oh,
Sorry, that sounds terrible. But she died like 8 months ago.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Didn't know that part.
No, but he's remarried.
That was quick.
Well, that's
Wow.
We don't. hey,
Um,
you know what? We don't discuss it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know. I do know him. Very very like loosely.
oh, okay.
Like he was like, "Hey, aren't you the guy who, when we did an event, you dug into the trash because Jake Parker did a drawing and threw it in the trash?" I'm like, "Yeah, that was me." Because Jake Parker did a drawing and he threw it in the trash, and I was like, "I want that."
Speaking of Jake Parker, that guy's career right now is a total mess. because of something he didn't do or did do. I don't know.
I'm so curious to see how he's gonna. What's it gonna be like? Like, how does he recover? He's still posting on Instagram. He's still doing his thing, but he's definitely kind of like taking a step back. But anyways, Scott, they have a podcast, and like I was listening to how to launch a Kickstarter, and it was so good for like all of us. He said the biggest part was like, what do you do before you launch a Kickstarter? And they all were like, you spend a year not launching a Kickstarter.
I started my comic book in March of this year, and I've learned so much up to this point. It's ridiculous. Like even when I started the Indiegogo, I learned halfway through of what to do. So
that's fine.
I'm learning every day, and I enjoy it. So I already have backup plan to do a Kickstarter because I realized that my book itself, because it's an all ages book, it might have a better audience on Kickstarter than on Indiegogo. But that's just, I got to learn from that.
How many issues are you currently trying to crowdfund in this one?
In the Indiegogo, just 2.
In just 2.
And when I do a Kickstarter, here's the difference though. If I do Kickstarter, most likely it'll be next year, after the holiday season. At that time, I'm probably going to have at least 4 issues at that point.
You know what you should do? You should, if you're going to launch all 4 issues, which I think is a great idea, you should give out the first issue for free to collect email addresses.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
a good idea.
Create an email list around that lead magnet, because the hardest part with any one of us creating any kind of crowdfunded is if we launch, who do we tell?
Right.
If you don't have a platform, you go, I launched. How do I tell people?
The cool thing though is that first issue is a perfect introduction because it ends on a cliffhanger. So it's
exactly
perfect. So I think I might do that. And my Kickstarter, I already have what I want to do. I already, I'm actually still building it right now. I'm not probably going to launch it, like I said, till February. Probably most likely February, because after the holiday season, New Year's is over and
we're all fucking broke.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the worst time to actually launch. Actually, they say
in February.
No, like anywhere from like December through January, because everyone is preparing for like Christmas, the holidays, and
I'm hoping after that January people has their money back in February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus tax returns.
Tax returns.
That's what I'm doing in February.
Yeah. So what I would do is, did you see what I did with my comic that I did with Frank Martin, The Mask?
Yeah. You see how you like sign up for an email, and then you got the
create a landing page on MailChimp. It's 100% free. You only pay once you get 2,000 subscribers. If you get 2,000 subscribers, that's dope. Have people put in their email addresses. Once you get those email addresses, every like 2 or 3 weeks, just be like, hey everyone, check out the process. Here's a process. And I watched this Netflix video and it was cool.
Yeah. See, like what I'm doing now is I'm collecting before and after of the pages as they've been colored.
Nice.
So like it shows like, as we're progressing, because I have them all dated at times too, so I know when to put them up. Because right now the book is my artist is so quick, but he's really good, and he's like giving me stuff. I'm like, man, I gotta catch up with you. I'm trying to get the first 2 books out there, and you're just already like ready to go on 4 and 5. I'm like, geez, I'm happy. I'm more than happy.
Hey, you'd rather have an artist who's ahead than an artist you're like, hey, dude, 3 months later, where's mine?
I know. I've had to deal with that. Or 4 years waiting for it.
So Nick, Robert Nix only has 2 pages left, and then we're ready to go.
Yeah, and one of them is going to be the one where people get drawn into the book. So we were kind of slightly holding off because, draw them beforehand. That's kind of weird. Like, hey, I drew you, and you're like, I didn't even sign. I know. I was expecting it.
That's awesome. And then Ichthus, I'm gonna do my checkup on you. How's your gators?
Not good. Not a good answer.
Yeah.
Ichthus, I'm gonna every time. How's your gators?
Yeah.
Gator.
Gators.
What do you got going right now?
What, for me?
Yeah, like where are you at with it?
So pretty much what I'm doing on my end, I'm working on the redesigns for the Gators, and I'm just trying to finish. Like right now, like it's just chicken scratch sketches, and so far I got like I know one solid concept for Kirby. I did a few for Todd as well, and Will. I'm just playing around with the costume designs. I want to keep it consistent than I have for what I'm working on for the Gators, the black and white version. So that way, you know, it's like the attire is consistent, but there's some changes to make the character designs much more appealing.
What is it? I know the name of it, but what's like your background of the story of your comic?
My background for the story.
Yeah, like how did you come up with it?
Okay, so pretty much, it's just like sorry, I'm just zoned out because
He's tired tonight. He had a long day.
I'm not tired. I'm starstruck because you know I got celebs here. I got Larry and freaking Tyler on my show.
No, just Tyler's the celeb.
No, I'm not a celebrity.
Yes, you are, Tyler.
Dude,
Shut
you're
up.
like fucking high rolling with the Valkyrie and fucking Clint Stoker.
Dude, the when the waiter was like, "And do you guys want these separate checks?" I was like, "Oh no, actually, you can just give it to Clint because his book Fatal's doing so well. He can cover the check. He can cover the check."
Real dude. But yeah, but to piggyback on the answer, pretty much like the background for it is going to be an origin that me and Cassidy Blonde has been chatting along. Working with Cassidy was awesome. Like literally when I pitched him the idea, it's like, oh, like what do you think of like a spoof version of the TMNT? Is like, okay, cool. I just wrote my summary and he's like, I'll be watching like TMNT episodes, the 2003 version. So after I was done writing my summary and stuff, pretty much like it, like he made it so awesome. Back then, like I didn't have an idea of the characters or anything, but now that they're fleshed out naturally, how each of these Gators are, you'll see a huge difference between pretty much the current one that you guys are seeing me working on, and for the reboot, you're gonna see like, okay, like this is pretty solid now. So right now, this is just gonna be like an origin story, just to give you an idea, like you know what's going on, what's the mentor, who are the Gators, so on and so forth. And some action. I wanted to add more pages for the action scene later on. There'll be Easter eggs as well, so you might see some familiar faces who they are. And yeah, dudes, I'm pretty excited. You know, I'm doing my best to work on the Gators. I'm learning now when it comes to doing comic art, it's a lot of work. It's nothing compared to pinups. It's like you're drawing each, like this is what's so offensive to me is like I'm doing each panels, right? Like these are like 4 drawings and it's considered 1 page.
Yeah, and when I remember watching,
And you got 56 more to go, son.
with your and you have to like now you have to learn how to draw Gators. You have to draw them wrestling. Which, by the way, I've done a wrestling comic. That was so hard because I had constantly just watched WW. I'm like, okay, this is how you hold them and chuck them. You then have to learn how to draw the mat. And then you have to draw the stadium. And then you have to draw. There's just so much. And then once you're done, you're like, awesome. 19 more pages to go.
Yeah. You have to draw it all. You have to make sure that they look consistent from page to page to page.
Oh my God,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing that really got
Oh,
me.
look, I'll tell you, like simple little things can happen. You may not notice them right away. We're doing like new pages for Niobe, and we have the new character Ariel, and she's got like a pink stocking she wears on her leg, but she only wears one, right?
Right.
And it's on the right leg. Well, Samir was drawing it, and then my colorist actually started coloring. He goes, the stocking's on the wrong fucking leg, right?
Ooh.
So we had to do some magic with some color and switch that around. And of course, I had to message the guy and be like, dude, we got, I said, I know it's my job to look for these things too, but that's kind of a simple mistake we shouldn't be making. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
That's the great thing when you draw your own stuff and you mess up, you're the only person to blame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so you
well,
know
it's
now we're on the right track. Now you know it's like okay, everything must be exactly the fucking same.
Well, and with
You know, like-
Larry, whenever you send me those pages to look at, they look incredible. I look at like Samir's work, and I always reminds me some guy messaged me once, and it was like, Tyler, why are your character designs so simple? I'm like, cause I have to draw this person repeatedly, and I do not like chefs is the most. They have the most to Tyler intricate armor, and that's really not because it's just lines. And I could have done a lot more, but I didn't because I already don't want to do. Like I normally just draw guys in t-shirts, and they're like, well, do you want to give them a logo? No, because then I have to do a logo on every single shirt. Brian Ball was like, hey, do you want to draw a couple things of Regina? I was like, no, because I don't want to have to draw that stupid tattoo every single time. And then he sent me a vector file, and he's like, just put it on there. And I was like, sweet, I'll figure out how to do this. But yeah,
He
there's just
sent
like,
you a vector? Man, I wish I would have got that.
yeah.
I hand drew mine.
funny. I just
See,
sent
there you
him
go.
I just
So
sent
then-
him a package today, not media mail. I actually gave Brian Ball a tracking number.
Oh, there you go. And then Larry sends me stuff with Niobe, and I'm like, gosh, like you got the jacket, you got like her outfit, and then you also got this angel, and whatnot. Calvary Collective says Tyler's bump back pieces are phenomenal.
Yeah,
Thank you.
dude.
Yeah, that
But
turned out really
also,
good.
I'm looking at this chick that Paul has designed, and I'm like, okay, collar, but then there's a second ring, and then it's got this, and then there's this, and then there's this, and like my lady is just like, you know what, she's not getting any of that. If anything, it's easier just to have her butt naked.
Squirt out
Like,
maple.
Oh my gosh, Larry.
We were all thinking it.
oh man.
I saw the latest Miss Maple though, Tyler. You posted on the Twitter, Miss Maple and anime style, so sort of looking Miss Maple. I'm like, I'm digging it. And so you know, me and Tyler have already talked about like, you know, like we got to get all these chicks on one cover. Like I want to do like a Niobe Sailor Scouts cosplay cover. So like Niobe would be like Sailor Moon. And then we'll bring on Miss Maple, like Sailor fucking Jupiter or something. And then Nick, if you want, you can throw in your chickie in there. She could be part of it. Fucking. Then I'll just need two more, and we'll have our five. You know what I mean?
That sounds good. I'd be up for that.
Now, I did throw up sneak peek for you guys. Page
Oh.
7 of the book, Icky, if you can, if you will, good sir.
Icky.
Okay.
Don't do it, Ick. He called you Icky. That's disrespectful on your platform.
Yeah, that's right. I'll take care of him. Boom. That's it. It's all in the books. No pun intended.
Wait, where is he? Did you?
It's still in backstage.
He's still backstage. Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I did it as Scott like in earlier streams.
Did like 3 times.
Yeah, he did it 3
No,
times.
no, no,
Damn.
it's 2. Don't include 3.
It was
Fucking
4.
Itchy 5 cracking the whip, man.
Yeah, man. No, this is my
Ooh.
platform, man.
That last
Ooh.
panel.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But look at that. Look at that. You have to get the wristbands right on Ariel. She's got that. She's got the necklace. She has all that freaking shiny armor that you got to draw. On Niobe, you've got that. I didn't even notice the skull, but you've got the skull. You have Niobe's her shoulder pads. There's 8 needles. There better be 8 needles on every single one.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been meaning to ask you this, Larry. What are this on Ariel in that bottom panel? What's the Dr. Seuss looking stuff?
Well,
Dr.
this
Seuss.
stuff here is like the top of her wings.
Gotcha. That's okay. That's what I figured
Oh.
because they're folded up.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Well, it's the
That makes
easiest
more
way
sense.
for him to draw. I'm like, you know, the wings got to be on all the time, right?
Yeah.
Because like he had drawn it without the wings. I said, where in the fuck are her wings?
Yeah.
You know? Oh, I thought they just magically disappeared. No, they're fucking there, brother.
They're
Like
there.
Oh my god.
you gotta draw
Oh.
her like she's fucking Angel of the X-Men, you know, like they're always there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, thanks for showing us, dude. I love this. I can't wait to get my book on February.
Where is my book?
book?
No, so this is like page 7 where like, you know, there's a lot of setup going on, but now like after this page, this is
Yeah,
where
that's
the
when the
action starts to go down.
fight
So Niobe
comes in.
has had enough of Ariel. She makes a teleport portal and you know they disappear for a little bit.
Ooh.
Well, hey, I do gotta bounce.
Tyler's bouncing.
Tyler's
Larry,
bouncing.
take a guess why I'm leaving.
The wife.
The wife.
Guess how long I told her I'd be here.
5 minutes.
And then who am I here with?
Larry.
How long have I been here?
No, it's
Probably about
Ichthus
30.
now. It's Ichthus now. You can't say Larry.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's a
blame all
different
of you
friend.
guys.
Yeah, but Ichthus, if he blames it on Larry, you're not going to get the heat later.
Oh, that's right. Thanks
Oh,
for
that's
Yeah,
true.
taking the hit, Larry.
I'm already a known culprit, right? Like I'm already like
Was
just
this Larry,
wait,
man?
because why bring someone else into the punishment? You know,
Right.
It's just
But
easy.
Tyler,
for me.
before you go,
Yeah.
let me ask you this. Let me ask you a question. What was like, these internet peeps like in real life? You know, you got to sit down with Valkyrie. You got to sit down with Clint Stroker. You know, sweet cast, man. Had some fucking dinner. You know, faces that you have only seen via digital screen are now mere feet in front of you, sir.
Flesh
Yeah.
and bone.
Yeah, they're I've talked with Clint like off stream a couple times. Super awesome. Oh geez, the single.
Putting you on the spot.
No. Here's I think they're just like they are. They're
On
just like
screen.
they are on camera. Like those
Wow.
two. I can't say that for everyone, but they're exactly like they are on camera. Like Clint brought his wife. She's really nice. Clint was super nice. Clint's shorter than me. I
No
don't want-
way.
Yeah, but no, and they're just awesome. Shay was really nice. Clint at 4:30 was like, "I'm on my way." He's the one that lives closest, and then he showed up an hour later. But yeah, no, really, they're really nice. They're really nice guys and gals, and it was just cool to like it was fun to talk with. Because, you know, there's all this, like, drama. So I can be like Clint, I can be like, oh, like, all this drama, what's going on? And then we can also just talk comics and have a silly goose time. And, you know, what are you doing next year? What are your, how are you making this work? And it's just really cool to get ideas. I don't have any ideas to give him, but I have ideas I can get from him. But yeah, like, they're really awesome. They're really awesome people.
So now that you met them, right? Because you use the term internet friend, and usually, like, you know, until I meet someone face to face, that's pretty much the realm that they lie in, right?
Yeah.
So now that you met these people face to face, you know, shake hands, presumably, maybe even a hug. I don't know. Are they, you know, no longer internet friends and just now friends?
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'd still say internet friends though. Like Shay doesn't live in Utah. She's only here for a week. So we were like, oh, let's make this happen. So like we're still friends. Like we'll still talk and
Right.
support each other. But like I can't like just go and like, hey Shay, what are you doing this weekend? Let's
No,
hang out.
but I mean, like, now that you have this personal touch, you got to see them face to face. Like, you know, when I
Got a
meet
hug.
someone for the first time that I may have met on the internet, right? All of a sudden, I have a better connection with them. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
definitely have a better connection. Definitely have a better connection. I thought Clint lived way farther away than I thought he was. So I mean, it's just interesting because like we're you meet them and like it'd be really cool to hang out, but you also like we're both in like such different points of our time, like in our life. Like I have one kid, he's got 3,
Wow.
and like everyone's schedules are different. But like I'd say I'm closer to Clint, and it was honestly really fun. I think so. Shay was the one who organized this, and I think now I'd be more comfortable with saying, "Hey, Clint, let's get together in like a couple months and let's shoot the shit again."
Well, wait till you meet me. That'll be the end of the friendship.
Larry, I would love to. Larry, when I'm in Canada, you know we're gonna shoot the shit. And have
No,
a
no,
good
I'll
time.
come see you, brother. Like, you know,
You're close to Ohio. I can just drive up.
yeah,
There
right.
you go,
know what
there
I
you
mean?
go.
So we can arrange something. Maybe like when conventions finally do come back in like the year
yeah.
2055.
55.
When Earth
Maybe
is no
we
more.
can all like find a central point and just fucking do it. But yeah, I'm all up for a big party. Tyler, I'm telling you though, someday I'm gonna meet you in person. We're gonna do a live stream together.
Oh, that's gonna be
Dude.
That'd be
be
dope.
sick.
You know, I follow a lot of comedians, and I just think like, man, like if you follow Joe Rogan, you know he's got his crew, and they all just go to each other's houses and do their podcasts. I'm like,
That'd be
how
sick.
cool? How cool would that be? Like,
That'd
I
be-
want to wear a black beanie like Tim Cast. You know.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And he's got his crew, and he's got like his like 3 best friends who all have like they're all wanting to do the same thing and talk about the same thing, and they just get to hang out. I watch David Dobrik's vlogs. I don't know if you guys know who David Dobrik is. He's just a
Yeah.
vlogger, a YouTube personality, but he's got like 10 friends, and they all just hang out and they all do vlogs together, and they all make millions of dollars. But like their vlogs wouldn't be the same if they were not in it together. Like,
Yeah.
you watch these guys hang out and you go, wow, they're all wanting to do the same thing. It's so fun.
Well, that's just it with anything, right? Like I can run a show by myself and it'll be okay, but if I got 2 or 3 people to bounce shit off of and have an interaction with,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it amplifies it. Now you see how I kept Tyler again longer than
Yeah.
he tried to bounce, and I'm like, Tyler, no, but
Very
question-
smart. Well, hey, I'll share. Can I share my screen real quick?
Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead,
yes.
dude.
I'll share. Okay, you know, I'm the worst Patreon person because I'm always like, I share stuff and then I share to my Patreon second. It should be the other way around. But,
Oh.
but we'll do it. Share. All
I'm
right,
dropping
here-
my Patreon, dude.
all right, so there's the full image of that anime.
Damn.
Yeah, this was gonna be the original cover for sexy cover for Chefs.
Right.
But I still think I'm just gonna keep it. I already shared. I've shared it to Larry and I shared it to my patrons. I still might just keep it for the other ones and I'll save this one for later. And then the artist.
Is that the one I saw on Twitter?
Yeah, this is the anime one. I only showed
Yeah.
like, that
So
much.
so when I saw this one on Twitter, Tyler, I immediately went and added the artist.
No, did you? Nice.
Yeah.
He's. You know, it's funny. I actually already told him about you. I said, hey, I have a
Nice.
friend who you might be interested. He's a really good artist. He did struggle with the background. That's why I went in later and blurred it, the background. Just because I was like, oh, like some of the textures. Like, here's the thing. It was my fault. I was a terrible client. I did not give him any direction except the pose. And I was like, I don't know. She's in maple syrup. He goes, why is she in maple syrup? I was like, I don't know. He goes, what should be around her? And
Sticky.
I sent him my own sketches and paintings, and they all looked ugly. And he's like, I'm just gonna try to do my best and do the background. And he did what he could off
Yeah.
of my terrible concept. It was all my fault.
It's
I
all right.
grabbed it. I blurred it.
It sounds
But it
like
was-
you-
Yeah.
it sounded like you were in a sticky situation.
And then here, I'll show you guys. This is what I'm working on this weekend. Besides Paul's final commission, not final. It's the second or third. But this is the main. This is going to be the main cover of Chefs.
Oh.
Now we need to see
Whoa.
that. I need to see that larger. I can't
We
because a
will
lot of
make it
blue,
larger, my dude.
blue lines in there.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So there's here. So I can't claim this as my own. It's I got it from Ryan Otley. Like I'm gonna put his name at the bottom.
Mhm.
So these were I showed Larry these. So these were the original concepts.
Mm.
And I hate pinups. I will do sequential art all day, but I hate pinups. So this was the first one,
Wow.
and I didn't like it.
Okay.
So then I did this one.
Okay.
I just took it. I just took that from this.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I didn't like it. So then I was like, okay, maybe we'll do a cap. So then I grabbed the Captain America First Avenger movie poster,
Hmm.
moved some things around.
That's
Didn't
not
like
bad.
it.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
bad at all.
Tyler, you should still use some of these as promotional material for when you're running the campaign, because
Yeah.
that
Oh.
way you have way more images to circulate.
Oh
than
yeah,
just
like
you.
I spent hours drawing this. I'm not showing this.
Those are good.
But yeah, there's this, and then I was like, I'm just gonna go with the Ryan Otley style, one because I've got
That's really
I've got the character, I've got the side characters, and I got the main villain.
Nice.
And
I like how
yeah.
your logo came about. I
Yeah,
like it a
yeah.
lot.
Thanks. It was I'll tell you how I did it. I went on defont.com. I stole the Avengers font.
Nice.
And I just typed in the numbers, the letters, and that's what I did. And
That's
then
pretty cool.
and then I showed it to my Patreons. Christopher C was like, "Ugh, this is boring.
Mhm.
Add a chef's hat." And I was like, "Oh, that's perfect. That's the logo. Put the logo there." And there we go. And it took 10 minutes. And I stole it from the Avengers. And as long as I don't have an A, you won't see the Avengers A.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
very good.
so this is probably so I'm working on this, and after that I'm sending it over to a colorist.
Awesome.
I like how it flows. It's got
Yeah,
a
it
real
does.
like an L-shaped sort of flow to it. Like the guy in the forefront obviously is going to be the viewpoint, but then your eye goes all the way to the back and everything.
Yeah, let me show you what it really looks like with the Ryan Otley. So like I don't take any credit because I don't. I totally swiped it from him. So this is
Okay.
Oh,
this is the
Okay.
original Ryan Otley one. So I mean,
man,
I grabbed the pose. I mean, I'm gonna put Ryan Otley at the bottom because it's a cover inspiration, but like put mine 3 main characters doing their own kind of poses. I'll put my main villain. The only difference is I didn't have destroyed Earth around him. I just have spaghetti. So all the buildings are intact in mine. Yeah.
That's still cool though. I mean, like,
Yeah.
It's hard. You know, it's funny is some artists love pinups. I freaking hate pinups.
My
Hard.
artist hates pinups. He hates doing them. He's really good at doing the book. He just hates doing covers.
I
He
hate doing
he
covers.
he puts the cover to the last thing he has to do.
That's me. I have all the pages done for the. I didn't even do a cover for the free Breadsticks
Appetizer.
Unlimited appetizer comic. You know what it is? I just grabbed six panels and I just put them on there on the cover because I was like, I don't know what to do. I hate drawing covers. I'm one of those artists who, if I worked at Marvel, I'd be like, yeah, can you just get like Jay Scott to do something? I don't want to do it. You can take it out of my page rate. I don't care. I'd rather have someone else do the cover.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
and covers have to sell the book. That's the first thing you're gonna see.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I hate you guys.
And I
You guys-
personally like my first book has the artist who did the cover didn't do the inside of the book. I kind of changed that direction because I kind of wanted the artist of the book to do the cover, so like you see what you get type of deal.
Right.
Mostly because it was my first time working with him,
Mhm.
so it was like I was kind of like trying to get to know him more. So that's why issues 2 and 3 have, from artwork from the actual book artist.
Tyler,
We get a
one
little
last
ASMR
thing.
here or something.
Did that review ever come down the pipeline? I'm still waiting for that.
He said weekend, so give it Friday
Fucking 5 more weeks.
Saturday or Sunday. I went on his channel. I actually looked at his channel. He doesn't say anything good about anything.
Are you talking about Alfred? Alfred,
Arthur
whatever?
Belfield.
Arthur. Yeah, he posted that page that Robert Nix did, and
What was that about? I was like, he's like, let this be a lesson to younger artists, and I was like, are you complimenting or are you dissing? Because this is
no,
actually
he loved the page.
okay. There
The
you go.
problem is me and Robert work together. Like I'll do the page layouts and everything, and
Yeah.
and they'll go, okay, what do you need? And then I'm like, just do this. Make sure this is the center of attention. Because he's busy. I'm like, he's working with several other clients, and he's like, all right, I got time for you. I'm like, all right, let's do this. And
Awesome.
and then he'll just like put together this magnificent page, and then I'll look at my stuff, and I'll be like, okay.
Yeah,
Make me
Arthur,
look bad,
when
man.
Arthur did that though, I was trying to like, because he never like, he was like, artist take note, and I was like, I didn't know if it was positive, or or negative.
Yeah, no, it was a positive towards his art because he said it was a master class in terms of the structure of the
That's
page.
good. Arthur like is I didn't know he was a creator, but he'll like
yeah. Does anybody know that?
yeah, but he'll tag like he'll be like Travis Gibb, I got your broke down books, and he'll tag the creators like I'm doing a review, and
Yeah.
it's just like it's really like what do you want to meet outside and play pin the tail on the donkey? Like what do you want to do?
Who are we talking about again?
And it's not even that. Like he fucking, he made this post. He publicly tags Tyler, and he basically
Yeah.
says this book fucking sucks, and I'm going to tell the world. And Tyler,
Wow.
Which by the
I
way,
saw that.
which by the way, I'm not going to please everyone, and I will admit it was a 3-year-old book. I did before I printed it I redid all the lettering. I did change some of the story up because I was like, I'm not feeling that anymore. But yeah, like if you can't please everyone, but also you never hear like I've had like over 170 backers. You won't hear the good ones. You won't hear the
No.
good reviews
Yeah.
because they're like
No,
that was really
right.
good and they'll put it down, but you'll hear the bad ones. But it's
Negative reach
fine.
so much further.
yeah, but
Yeah,
this guy just reminds me of a guy who will get a book just for the purposes of trashing it later on his YouTube channel for
Yeah.
some fucking points that he's never actually going to earn.
Yeah, I'm I will watch the video because someone trashed.
Oh,
my
not only are we
Demons
going to
book
watch the
once.
video, I'm going to watch it and then review it live.
Ooh.
There we go.
So
I'm going to fucking real time commentate that motherfucker on Rebel Comics.
Hey,
See,
well, Larry, you let me know when you do that. I'll jump on with you.
Well, whenever that goes down, I got weekends off, and my whole shift has changed, so I won't be like streaming Tuesday, Wednesday nights anymore because I'll be working those nights. Now I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh man, I love
Okay.
that schedule.
So all my shit's going down on the weekends now.
Awesome.
Starting like
Nice.
today, right?
Yeah, you let me know.
And we
you
happen
know,
to catch you.
yeah, exactly. You just let me know when you do that, you know. And here's the thing: I will watch every negative review and read them, because most of it, like if they say like this book sucked, blah blah blah, you know, that's not real. But
Yeah.
if they can go, you know, maybe they could have done this better.
Right.
I will take that and be like, you're right, because you know he did. You know, it was true that at the spoilers, that that the end, the main guy just like flipped a switch on the computer and ended the AI. But the theme of the whole book was choices, and like humans continuously make bad choices, but he actually this time made the good choice, which even though it was as easy as like off button, he still had to made it. But yeah, like it wasn't the most like gotcha moment. It was more just like, you know, I've been making bad. We could talk about this later, but yeah, everyone's gonna have a different take, and I will take on constructive criticism all day, every day. Like, you know, Wonk didn't like Wonk didn't like my Demons 3 book.
You know, Tyler, I didn't think it was your best your offering.
Sound like King Kai.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Well, the Wonk's a southern man from Arkansas. You know, he's got particular tastes. You know?
Yeah, so but I hope to, you know, I always say, I hope give you the first 20 pages. If you like it, back the book, and if I didn't nail it, I hope to get you next time with the.
Yeah.
But also, and I hope that I wonder if people give us 5 the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Do people give us the benefit of doubt because we are up and coming creators? Like if Scott Snyder did a flop, I'd be like, dude, Scott.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah.
you know what though? I'm going to disagree with that. I don't think people should hold back. I think because we are so novice in so many ways, that if they can give us a full honest review of stuff,
Yeah.
do that now, so that when if we are determined, because you want to, if you're not passionate about this and you get one bad review and that stops you, you were never meant to do this.
Imagine if DC goes, hey Nicholas, we're gonna give you Batman now. You've done like 10 indie books, and then you get all these bad reviews, and they go, yeah, Nick was suffering this in his previous books, and you'd probably be like, why didn't you tell me?
Right,
Like,
exactly.
Why didn't you tell me this 10 books beforehand? Now I'm. This is.
Then you guys are like Tom King that are propped up by their failures, and they're just
See,
like, oh,
like-
he's really good. He's really good.
It was really funny because Bendis, he actually lives near me, and he goes to the actually same comic book shop. He knows the owner. They both used to work at the comic book shop in the 80s together. So I met him once, and he has had so much backlash with his Superman run
Oh,
that
yeah.
he's starting to see, like, he goes, you guys, my career, I've written so many books. How do you not know how I was going to write a story? It's how I write my stories.
It's actually
So-
funny with Bendis because he actually had a crazy awesome Marvel run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he was just killing it.
Yeah.
I've said this in a bunch of streams. I want to find the book where it just like what happened.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
a book that
yeah.
just went?
Yeah.
It was sometime during like Dark Reign, when like Norman Osborn took over. Like you could see his writing go from like overly dramatic dialogue where the people are actually talking back and forth to just basically like every page is pure dialogue, where like his Ultimate Spider-Man run was just, it was energetic. It kept the pace. I think that's the biggest problem, is he went so decompressed with his stories that like
Yeah.
one issue ended up being 30 issues.
Wow.
And
Oh, hey
yeah.
guys, I really got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Tyler.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for
Tyler.
coming on. I
no
appreciate you
problem.
coming on, man.
I
Yeah,
love
brother.
being on
Thanks
here.
again, Tyler.
Hey, congrats on the Kickstarter, dude.
Thank
Freaking
you.
awesome. All right, peace out.
See you, man.
Thanks, Tyler.
So Tyler, tell me about. No, I'm just kidding.
So yeah, so I think it's a proper way to end the stream. It's been 2
Yeah.
hours and 13 minutes, and I see Scott. You know, well, not Scott. Scott is full of energy. He can last
I gotta
all
do
day.
some writing tonight. Actually, I don't work till I have enough time to write tonight.
Yeah,
Me
right?
writing and doing some stuff.
We
But
gotta
yeah,
do this again.
Yeah, most definitely. This
Yeah,
was a
probably-
lot of fun.
I would
Yeah.
love to have. I will love to have you guys on
what
the Flock channel if I could in the future. So
That'd be
we'll see.
flocking awesome.
Oh, fuck, I'll flock to that.
Or my publishing channel, actually. We're gonna do interviews soon, so I'm looking forward to it.
Cool.
What happened?
Hold on.
Nothing.
Ichthus? What's wrong? Did his mic
And he walked away and leave us going.
Well, guess what? It's the Rebel Gaming Show now, motherfucker.
Oh, I guess we're 2.0 now.
There we go.
Oh, he's back.
Oh,
There.
Mike.
Yeah, I saw all of you froze, and I'm like, oh no,
Oh,
what happened?
We took over.
Yeah,
Mhm.
apparently so, because I was in darkness, in a dark abyss. Mind you, this is my show. This should never have happened. I was
see, that's how good of a moderator interviewer you are, Ichthus, is that you know how to let people converse well and keep it entertaining.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
thank you, Nick. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. You know, it's funny too. It's like I don't try to be funny. I don't know. I think because I joked around in high school for so long,
Mhm.
it's just now it's just natural.
Well, that's
Like-
good. That's
is
good.
good.
You're comfortable. You're
Yeah.
you're with a good group of people that you're really comfortable with, and you can be open about things. That's really good, though.
Yeah, most definitely, dudes. So yeah, so we're gonna end the stream. Thank you, Nick, for
Thank you too,
being
Ichthus.
such a good sport, especially Scott. Thanks for coming by.
Of
And-
course.
And some celebs came by too. Just
Yeah.
to bump up the views. We got Larry Higgins, LP for Niobe Comics. Thank you for coming by, buddy.
Oh, thank you for letting me crash your party.
Hey man, I got to return the favor for crashing your stuff.
It's never a crash, guys. Every single one of you knows you got open invite. I mean, I plan on going live later tonight. It's just too bad that Nick's campaign is over. We could have kept plugging it,
Next
Yeah.
time, man. Next time.
Next
Most
time,
definitely,
brother.
Next time.
Mine ends, I think, on 31st.
We still got Scott. That's right, man. We still
Yeah,
got
we
Yeah, we got
Scott.
Scott now. We're going into hardcore. We're going to go into hard mode now to get Scott's
Yeah,
going.
for real.
Get people
Alright.
to see it.
For real, dude. So we're on crunch mode once Scott's campaign gets close. So yeah, dudes. So yeah. Any final words, dudes, that you want to tell Nick? Because this is Nick's night. I just want to share my platform so that way, just to have just a night for Nick, because this is a special moment. And this is a big success, and I can't wait for
Yeah.
many success for Demon Hunter Raven or any projects that are coming Nick's way.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I gotta say, you probably are gonna sleep very well tonight.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna have I have stuff to do, but I can rest easy.
I won't be hitting that refresh button every few minutes. now.
yeah. You know what you got. You're ready to go.
Right.
I'm so happy for you, man. Congratulations. I can't wait to see more. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, especially when Raven dies and someone else takes over.
Oh my gosh, man.
Or is it Violet? I don't remember who dies. I haven't finished the book actually. That's the split. No, I'm just kidding. It's all done.
Oh man. So
Ah.
yeah. How
I
about
guess
you?
I'll bounce too then.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks again for coming on, Larry. That was
Well, hey,
it was
Nick.
fun to talk to you, man.
You did a good job, man. Now, like I said, the hard work comes. You get that shit out.
Yeah.
And Scott is next. So, we just keep trucking down the line, brothers.
I'm available tomorrow if anyone wants to do anything tomorrow night.
Hey, you never know. Never know.
Oh, man.
I might come back home all drunk. I got like this Halloween. No, I'm not even kidding. I got this like Halloween party I got to go to.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I gotta dress up and I gotta drink and then I gotta come home. And it's like with people from work that I don't even know all that.
Are you dressing up as Niobe?
No, I'm going as Negan.
Nice.
Oh.
Shut
Nice.
this shit down.
Awesome.
You got your shitting pants on?
My kids do some days. That's a different story.
Well, diapers are good things. Maybe, like, depending on how old you
Pie
are.
training is hard. But
If you're 12 years old and you're still in diapers, there might be an issue.
We never sold so many Depends packages during COVID.
Mhm.
It was insane. So many.
Yeah.
Well, with the great toilet paper shortage, we had to piss in something. Like, fuck.
Yeah. Mhm.
that's true,
man.
though. That's true.
Yeah. So I'll put in my final thoughts. So Nick, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
I'm glad it's such a success. I don't think, how can I say this? I want to do this as my way of thanking you for
I
sharing my
appreciate it.
channel, for just showing so much love and just saying so many nice things that I'm like, man, Nick, you got to tone that down a bit,
No, man, when it's awesome people like you guys deserve it. Like the only reason why anything took off is because you guys supported it again and you shared out. I mean, like that's how this works. We're a community.
Yeah, no, this is a community. This is something that, this is not like, oh, I'll do this if you
Right.
do that. This is all natural. This is real.
Yeah.
Even though we're internet friends, I'm hoping and dreaming that one day we all meet each other in physical form, in flesh and bone. But,
Scott!
Scapouch. But, back again with the whole topic, Nick,
Yeah.
I'm just glad that I've got to host it. I get to witness history being made. I got to see the confetti and the whole experience, and I can't wait to do it.
That was pretty fun.
Do it with Scott. Unless Larry steals him, then I have no offense at all.
What I'm doing from one day to the next, dude.
Most definitely, dude. And hopefully, once I get around on my end, I'll do my campaign, and then I'll just.
Oh, we're gonna be
I'll
there,
ju-
buddy.
I'll
yeah.
just- I'll
We are
just-
gonna be there every day. We're gonna be spitting that out like
We'll be
crazy.
grinding.
Yeah, I'll be shilling out the links.
Shill away.
So yeah, dudes. So all right, dudes. Thank you all so much for being in this amazing live stream. It's been 2 hours and 20 minutes, so this is a historical moment in this stream. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for backing Demon Hunter Raven. Go on and jump onto the Indiegogo. The Flock issues 1 through 2. We still got time for the Flock. 8 days left. Spread those wings. Bring your flock together and just fly off to awesomeness, or should I say, ooze of excellence. God bless, dudes. Take care.